Yes.
For no reason.
Yeah, that's why he. Okay, so Barry just has a keen mind. Got it. All right. So yes, anyone want to? Oh, Kurgus. See, Kurgus is taking notes.
Actually, that's a bunch of your shit that you put in here, but I just wanted to.
Thanks. Thanks. It should be in the RP chat, I think. No, I didn't do it in the RP chat. All right. Well, I'm glad someone's got an image of it. All right. Sorry. Who wants to do the recap?
I didn't actually take too many notes about what we did. I was just writing down the lore.
I.e., taking a single picture. Perfect.
Okay.
So,
No. I do have my notes too, but I took that too because it was important.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I didn't. I know we were with Tagoda for a while. Shit, did we fight? We fought the worm last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
we started in the
Yeah.
cave fighting the war.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. So we found that guy, polymorphed him, took him up a couple feet, and dropped him. And that's about all that happened.
Just a couple feet. That's not everything that happened.
No.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close. It's pretty close. Yeah. So you guys had you came into Londa, found some shit out about Tagoda being attacked, went and found his apprentice, and then found out some more stuff, and then you guys figured out that his attacker may possibly be in the mines, so you set up a trap, as it were, without actually setting up a trap, and then you guys all went to the mines looking for this little halfling, only to find a 20-foot long worm, which Galram, unfortunately, is not going to be able to join us anymore. He's got some personal things he's got to deal with. But Galram would have told you eventually that was just a juvenile. That was not a full-grown version of that creature. But you guys managed to kill it eventually by getting it low on health and then polymorphing and dropping it 500 feet in the air onto the ground, where it just splattered like a large tremor from the movie. Everyone else outside of the mines, Monty and Barry inside the mine, Monty frenzies on Barry, and Barry manages to snap him out of it. The two of them together end up finding a note by one of the cult members, the Skipta cult. Something about Skipta will come, stopping the negotiations from happening at all costs. Something along those lines. You guys, everyone meets back up. You guys end up getting stuck outside of town. Barry made it inside to get Tagoda, to get everyone back inside the town. Tagoda checks the body to make sure it's not the deceiver, which it's not. But he has to check. And then everyone goes back to Tagoda's house, where he gives you a history lesson, hence the lore dump there. And then you guys end up heading over to the Heroes Manse, where you meet Tavalier Morency. He never told you his last name, but it doesn't really matter. That's his last name. And then we enter story time with Tav, who is flamboyant as all get out. And that's kind of where we're going to pick up. It's just before the long rest. So you guys will end up getting a long rest. You feel free to change your spells. I think, Monty, you've already done that. But Kurgus, I think if you'd like, you can change your spells around as well. But everyone will get a long rest, unless you want to stay up swapping mainly stories with Tavalier. Yeah, that's so currently. You guys are all sitting around the dining room table. Galram and Cathwin, Barry, Kurgus, Monty. You guys are all sitting around Tab in between Barry and Cathwin, and just kind of chilling, talking about stories. Tab starts going in on stories. When it's pretty clear to you, also being a bard, that Tab is expounding on a few of his stories, as bards tend to do. He's quite a good storyteller, though, embellishing things as needed. But you guys do eventually wrap up with the story time, and he kind of bids you, away. Like, there's rooms. The only room that's not open is the room to the far northeast of this house. That's my room. Stay out of it, essentially. And so this room is Tab's room, and the bathroom is very. He looks at Barry actually when he says this. So he looks directly at Barry and he says, "And remember, the bedroom on the northwest corner is mine, along with the bathroom, right?"
As I look, I think that's a window or door.
Yeah, Barry looks very abashed away from the door. Anywho, well, with all of that, you all are free to roam the house. Obviously, it's not just mine, it's yours as well. So, feel free to walk around, enjoy the amenities. I've made sure to make quite the arrangements in some of the rooms. And just, pick up when you're done. Thanks. And he kind of excuses himself. And, if anyone would like lunch tomorrow, I'll be in the town council as usual.
Wen's gonna lean over to Barry. So when were you gonna tell us you had a house?
Honestly, didn't know that this happened while I was gone. We kind of used this as our base as the party, but now it apparently became Tab's house, and so I didn't.
How did you forget you have a house?
I mean, we didn't forget. We're just not here.
But, it's a house. Yeah, Wen has no idea why somebody would not use a house that they had constantly.
I think he's been there for like a total of 5 days in the last year. Like stayed in the house.
Yeah.
Barry, do you tell him about the downstairs portion of this house at all, or are you just kind of like, yeah, everyone stay
You know
upstairs?
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Got some money here?
I'm just gonna say downstairs prohibited because that's probably I don't know what's downstairs actually. I'm scared to go down. I'm just scared that the money's all gone. You know what? I'll go down and be like, I'm gonna go check something, guys. If you want to come with me, come with me. I want to see if the money's still there.
Barry looks concerned. Very
I just
concerned.
So
Barry,
more money now.
Barry's offering everyone to go downstairs to check something out. You guys are free to roam the house. I'm just gonna leave it open. Parts of the house are still a little bit in shambles. Tab's working on some of the newer upgrades and stuff. But you all are free to roam the house anywhere you'd like in the house, out of the house. And I think time-wise, I agree. I think it's close to like 6 p.m. So we're gonna say that unless someone has notes saying otherwise. So we're gonna go with 6 p.m. right now. And you guys have several hours to do whatever you'd like. Walk around the house, walk around the town, ask questions. And we'll get to the montage bit here in a bit. So, Barry, you're going downstairs. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna check out the backyard.
Okay, cool. Anyone else?
I'm gonna go with Barry downstairs.
Okay.
I wanna see what's going on.
I don't think Barry remembers how to go downstairs.
Wait, let me try and remember.
Yeah. Oh, I moved Galrum right here.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't
Barry's
remember.
like, wait, where's the downstairs? Oh, right. all the way back and then back downstairs. All right, where are you headed, Win?
Wen's gonna go to the backyard with Kurgus.
Oh, okay, cool. So backyard is back out this way and out. I know it's a bit confusing, but it gets there eventually. Monty, where are you headed?
Basement with Barry.
Perfect. All right, Galrum head down here too. And Barry, as you walk downstairs, it's kind of just as you remember, pretty bleak, dark gray. The door itself is closed and it is locked still.
Going full.
Okay.
That looks like a pretty beefy door.
It's so let me give you a description because it is actually very beefy. The previous owners prior had a massive amount of wealth in here. It is a 7 foot by 6 foot wide steel door that is approximately a full foot thick. There are 6 levers, 3 on either side of the door, that you would watch Barry jingle in different ways in order to and Barry, like, on the last one, like, jiggles like a Z pattern and like it locks into place, and then you hear this like noise as the door slowly opens up, and you see behind it a massive wall, a massive mound of gold coins. There's 2 chests in the back full of coins. There's jewels on top of those chests. Looks to be roughly 8,000 gold amassed in this one spot. Yeah, generally speaking.
No, let's see. How much do I have currently on my character? Take 540 from the stag.
Yeah. I need to let me see if I have the thing here. It's funny. I actually don't think I have the Hero's Manse on here.
Your coin pouch feeling a little light.
I need to be at 2,000 gold at all times. I feel safe without 2,000.
How much did you take?
Make sure. Wait, look. I haven't changed it. 540.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You have a vault, Barry?
I mean, this used to be the group's fault until you know what happened.
So
Some
really,
of them.
So really, now it's just Barry and Tab's money. Technically speaking, Barry could just retire.
That's so true. I can just
Yeah, you definitely could. But why would you?
No, I need revenge.
Yeah.
I need revenge.
That's true. Yeah, so as soon as that door opens, Garam's like watching that. He's like, whoa, that's a lot of money. What about you, Monty?
You know, I'm gonna stay kind of. I'm not gonna be nosy. I'm gonna let him handle his finances. I'm gonna.
Handle his finances.
Is it as empty in this room as it is on the map?
Yep.
Or is there like, oh, so there's okay.
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
it's a very large empty basement.
Okay. As I see his money, I'm just gonna kind of just walk away from it. I'm gonna go back upstairs, seeing that, and let him do his personal stuff. Upstairs. I'd like to go. Is the Dragonborn lady or Tav? Is she still? He. Tav. He. Yeah. He. Yeah. My bad.
I know it's hard to.
The flirting just.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Is he still in the house?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He headed off to his room.
Oh, I'm not supposed to go. Okay. I was gonna.
I mean, you could knock. You're not supposed to go in, but you could knock.
Would you know the difference?
I have a spell for that. Knock.
I mean, he was hitting on you pretty hard, so maybe you just walk in anyway.
Well, the point is, I'm gonna tell him. You know, I'm kind of to know. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. About 10 seconds later. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm coming. And the door kind of cracks open. He cracks, and you see his head stick around the corner. Yeah, what?
Listen, I really appreciate the lunch offer. It's just I don't, feel the same way about you. It's just one of those things.
Oh no, that's you're fine, honey. No problem.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's off my chest. Hey, thank you for the offer though.
Oh, anytime.
And then I'm gonna go to the backyard with Kurgis and Wen.
Okay, cool. So, meanwhile, while all of that's happening, Kurgis and Wen, you guys walk out to the backyard, and it is actually as nice as it looks on that map there. There's a large fountain that is flowing into a basin at the bottom of the fountain. Shrubs have lined the left and right of you as you walk out. They're not overly well maintained, but it does seem like someone has come by and pruned them once in a couple months. There are different plants scattered throughout. There's a herb garden to the north and south, just basic like cooking herbs, nothing crazy, and a couple trees. It's fairly well maintained, but not. Yeah, it's not crazy. Not crazy maintained.
I'm just gonna walk up and down the herb gardens and just kind of sniff at everying.
Yeah.
Wen's gonna get excited seeing the herbs and then be disappointed that they're only for cooking.
Yeah.
Wenny, we need to cook.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so anything else? I'm just gonna walk around.
Yeah, I just figured it looked like a nice spot, so I was just going to go hang out here for a little bit.
Wen's going to shoot off a message to Kurgis. We're taking over the garden.
Agreed.
Okay. As the two of you are having that conversation, Monty eventually walks out. Barry, you headed back up at that point? Okay. So Monty, you walk out. What do you say or do anything? You see Kurgis and Wen.
Are y'all sniffing plants?
Yeah, I mean Tav has a really nice herb garden out here.
No, he doesn't.
Just because it's not a neat little rose doesn't mean it's not a good garden, Wen.
That's not what I said.
You guys just do you. Yeah.
You just hear Wen muttering under his breath about Nightshade and Monkshood.
Yeah, that checks out. All the poisonous ones. Anywho, Barry, you doing anything else while they're doing that in the backyard?
I'm gonna go claim my room.
Barry knows where he's going. I have not updated this map. Are you headed all the way up to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Barry, that shattered bedroom up at in the attic has actually been remade. There's a couple nice tables, chest, drawer. The piano that has been shattered prior has been replaced, and the bed is all nice and kempt as well.
Live here.
Yeah. So, are you guys just kind of mulling about until evening time? You're gonna take a long rest? We can just speed that along.
Yeah, I don't particularly have anything else to do. We already said what spells we were gonna use with the egg, right? I think we went over that.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Barry
already
marked
put it
it.
in, but yeah.
Yeah,
Barry
I already marked it. So you don't have to do it today, at least, I think.
Yeah. All right. Galrum's gonna just take this room here.
I'm taking this room.
Okay. So yeah, I know. Despite what that map looks like, it's actually a library. Oh shit. No. So I take that back because if Galrum sees that, he's gonna be staying in there. So yeah, you would find Galrum already reading some of the books with a very distasteful look on his mouth, on his face. They're all like fashion designer books. There's not a whole lot of like heavy reading. This is all frou-frou type of reading. Yeah, very much designed for Tavalier. But yeah, you'd see he's like he's still reading it. Like he's absolutely still reading it. He's just like grabs another one. Ugh.
Well, I guess in that case I'll leave him alone.
Yeah.
You just see Wen in the corner of the room casting Tiny Hut.
Nice. Okay. And Monty, where are you headed?
Let's say it's like just no coffin. We'll go just to a free room.
Yeah,
Is there
okay.
any left?
Yeah, there's two on the top left here. There's these two.
Give me
Either
this
one of
bottom
those.
left one,
Bottom
farthest
left.
from the
All right,
entrance.
cool. Monty, in your room on the nightstand next to you, there is a beautiful ornate silver hand mirror. I mean, it looks beautiful. Just sitting, resting on the hand mirror. Kurgus, in your room, as you walk in, there is the window itself looks to have been repaired kind of recently. It looks like at some point it was broken, and it has been recently repaired, but it looks to be in working order. On the south, vanity mirror and some other, high-end, nice.
It's
nice
always
views.
there in descriptions.
Yeah, it's always in
Yeah.
description. That's because I'm always describing things.
All right.
Yeah,
I think you're
it's because
back.
I'm always describing things. That's the problem. I just gotta stop describing. There's a vanity mirror, really nice bed sheets. There is a silver hand mirror next to you as well on the nightstand, and you have also a very nice couch, love seat type of deal in the north. Follow next to an armoire as well, a dresser.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Dante break this window?
Don't ask me. Ask your fellow teammates. There's a whole story behind that window.
Okay. I'm gonna check out the mirror.
Okay. Do you pick it up at all?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You pick it up and look in it, and for a moment it feels like you don't see your face, but it appears. And you go to make a left turn, but you seem to be unable to make a left turn. You could turn right just fine.
What?
Yeah.
I can't turn to the left.
You no longer can turn to the left.
Okay. I'll switch it to my other hand. Does that do anything?
No, you still can no longer make left turns.
All right. I'll set the mirror down then after I spin around.
You go to put the mirror down, and you can't seem to release this mirror. As you're like trying to get it off, you're like banging it on the mirror. You're like, God, and you look at the back of it, and on the back of it is written "cursed" in really shoddy penmanship in like black ink with a big
Why the hell did they?
with a big
why did
smiley
they-
face underneath it.
Ah, I wonder who could have left that there. I'm gonna turn around and make my way back downstairs to Tav's room.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll speed things along. He'll get a great chuckle out of it and apologize for it going to your hands. That was supposed to go to Barry, and he'll cast Remove Curse, and it drops out of your hand as soon as he does. And he'll take. You'll see him like walk back to his room, and he finds this like the trash picker uppers, the little squeeze thing. He's gonna grab it with one of those and then walk it back up to that room and put it back on the nightstand, in hopes that eventually Barry takes it.
All right,
but he'll walk back up with you and apologize again on the way back up, like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry. That was not intended for you."
All right. Well, I'm not saying anything to Barry, so.
Every time it's funny that I'm getting this.
Yeah, it was a fantastic cursed item. They found it in this house.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I think Tab was the first person to actually. Anywho, so
again.
yeah, everyone. Everyone's gonna get a nice long rest. So go ahead and take your long rest.
I mean, was that really a description though?
It felt like last session he didn't freeze, and it's like all the ones that he missed last session are coming this one.
Oh my God, so annoying. Am I back?
You're back.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, so everyone take a long rest. I'm gonna cut my description super fucking short. All right, so what time do you guys want to wake up? And follow up, when you wake up, what is everyone doing, and what are you doing for the day? let's just cut to the chase.
When's going to the alchemy store to get herbs?
What time? It's important. I need to know what time you're doing these things.
Kurgus is planning on getting up at dawn ish.
Okay.
When's hurt bad? So he's gonna sleep till like 10.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna hope to keep tabs on this. So let's start. Kurgus, you're gonna wake up at dawn. We'll start with you, and then we'll get to everyone else that's waking up in order. Kurgus, you head out, and you find Galrum's no longer there reading through the magazines. You head downstairs. Where do you go?
I'll head downstairs to the. Well, I guess I gotta go to the dining room, kitchen area.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but
Well, I could break the window.
well, I'll say, so I know it's not very clear, but you'd go down the stairs, you'd come down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then so there's that. These stairs actually go up to the attic.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I know it's not overly clear. So you go down, and you could wait in the dining room if you wanted.
I mean, if there's nobody there, I'm just gonna take out a piece of parchment or something and scribble a note that says I'm heading out for a bit. I'll be back later.
Okay. Do you specify where and when?
Nope.
Perfect. All right. Awesome. Splitting up the party. All right. And you head out. We'll get to where you head out to, and you're gone. Okay. Cool. Then Barry, Monty, you guys wake up, I assume, before 10?
I would go about around like 6.
So you're waking up at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
So just so I know, have I read the books already, or have I not read
this
them
is
yet?
you and I have already talked about. Between Galrum and what you've read, that's the
Gotcha.
information you got out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk around town until I can find a town square where there are a lot of people at.
Awesome. Does not take too long. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, cool. And Barry.
Did you freeze again?
No, I'm waiting on Barry.
I think I'm just gonna probably wake around maybe 8 just to go buy thieves' tools because I kind of need thieves' tools.
Okay. From the general store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from the general store. I think that's where you got to get them. All right, and then when you finally head out at around 10, not seeing anyone else in the house, you'd find a note on the table if you're going that way that just says from Kurgan. Oh, I don't even think he said he signed it. So you just see a note on the table that says, headed out, I'll be back later. You're pretty sure it's Kurgus because of the handwriting, but... all right, so let's get to the actual town here. And I'll get this set up. So, as I mentioned before, just as a reminder, this town is guarded by its own city guard. There are no, and just for lore's sake, there are no Resinolds, which are Sinhalians, and there are no Carthian soldiers inside the city that you see, except around number 5, the town council. There's 2 contingents on the north and south side that correlate to the north being the Resinolds and the south being the Carthians. Other than that, you don't see any other of those 2 sects anywhere else in the city. Everything else is the city guard that has their own emblem, and it's very clear, who they are. So you guys are starting at 11. Monty, you're going to be the first to go here, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Monty, there is a large swath of people, not classes, players, in the market district here. Well, that's big. In the market district here, and you guys can zoom way in on this map. It's really high in detail. So, what are you doing in this center?
So I need to get like a scope. How many people roughly can I kind of see from here? I don't know if I need to
I
roll
mean,
perception for that.
generally speaking, I've probably about 20.
Okay.
Kind of mulling about, setting up their wares, getting ready for the day, that sort of deal.
Any humans? We'll get to that.
Yeah, there's definitely
Humans
some
different.
humans.
Okay. Let's walk up to just a random human. First off, male or female?
You tell me.
Let's go with a male. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with male. I'm gonna walk up to him. Sir, this is really important. Could I get like 5 minutes of your time, maybe?
He looks at you for half a second, and he kind of like sees what you look like, and no, and he starts walking away.
Okay. Let's go for a female this time.
Oh, he's gonna work hard for this one. All right. And what do you say?
Before I do that, I would like to roll persuasion this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna use guidance. How do you do, ma'am? Listen, there's this really important topic I need to discuss with you, right? I get like 3 minutes at most of your time. Real quick discussion.
Yeah, go ahead and roll, and we'll see what she says. Maybe?
Yeah,
There it
19.
goes.
Convince her to
19.
talk to me.
I guess I'm kind of in a hurry, but come on, say your piece.
Ma'am, there's been a great plague recently of undead, mind flayers. Our world's going to shambles, right? I give you the knowledge of this great God who will, in the afterlife,
I love this. He's trying to start
give
Cult
you.
Kill.
He will, or she will, give you the ability to have eternal happiness. She'll put you in places that you couldn't dream of being here. I can show you a fraction of the power that she bestows upon to me. Would you like to see that?
I mean, you can see she's already starting to wane. She's like looking left and right, trying to find an escape from this conversation. Show her quick before she walks away.
Okay. I'm gonna cast divination.
Okay.
And I want to make sure when I do this, like, have I seen whenever I do cast it that hell appears?
I
physical
don't
form.
think you've actually seen it. You've been told.
Well, I've casted divination before. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it says put you in contact with a god or God's servant.
It does not say anything about
Anything
seeing
physical.
it.
Okay. And we're not doing that then. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy. Okay. However you pronounce that. Any flames around me? Like torches, etc.?
There are actually, so in the town, each one of, they're not torches, they're glowstones. There are none currently around where your marker is, but we could say that you like moved over there. That's fine.
Could we just say that in this kind of circle I'm in right now, I can kind of just cause everything to just kind of like start to like, like, I guess everything kind of goes to crazy. Maybe like a lot of wind swishing around, glowstones kind of start like flickering on and off, just.
Well, you can only choose one of the things. So you can cast thaumaturgy, but you need to decide what you're going to do.
3 of its 1 minute effects active. It says if you cast a spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its 1 minute effects active at a time.
You can do that, but you have to cast them one at a time. So, yeah. I mean, tell me which one you're doing first, and then we can do the other two if she decides to stay.
So I'm going to kind of point at the glowstones, right? I'm going to do that so they start kind of flickering. I'm gonna point at some kind of like maybe like latches that are maybe holding on like a, I don't know, like a window or maybe like a door or something like that. Cause those start coming up and over. And I'll point like another thing at the wind to start kind of swooshing around us to make this like you can almost like kind of see the wind just starting to kind of like take form in a sense.
Okay. You point at the glowstone and make it glow, and she kind of like, and she takes like 2 or 3 steps back, and as soon as the wind starts picking up, you see her face like twist and contort into like a super frown, and she's like, no, thank you. Bye. She looks really scared, actually, and she is running away from you. There are several people watching what you're doing currently, Monty.
That was only a fraction of the power my goddess Hell can bestow upon us.
Murmurs.
You could be just like me soon if you just embrace her.
A few of them murmur between each other, and they kind of like scoff and walk off. It seems Hell's not really liked here.
You scoff, but you know nothing about what she did.
He's tripling down.
He's tripling down. I love it. I love it. He's gonna start a cult yet. He's gonna get
You
there.
wish for what I have. You
All
walk
right.
away with nothing.
How do you stay there for a while, just doing like street crying, like the end of the world is nigh, follow me, follow Hell, you know, that sort of deal.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, cool. Who was next, Barry or Kurgus?
I guess. I mean,
You said Dawn, Kurgus, so we'll go with Kurgus. So Kurgus, you come out of the house, and where were you headed again? I'm sorry.
I would like to attempt to track down a bear or a wolf today.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be
I have-
outside of the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, are we?
Yeah.
Are we allowed
We're-
out the gates and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was gonna say it actually won't matter if we're allowed out because I'm just gonna turn into an eagle
Okay.
and and fly. So what I would like to do is this like how wide's this river?
The river
Or is it, like-
30 feet wide, I believe.
Okay, so not like super.
It's not huge. It's
Yeah.
I think it's like 5 or 6 times the measurement, something like that. So it's like 35 feet.
Okay, so yeah. All right, so I would like to first thing I'd like to do is try and find a squirrel or rabbit or something and kill it.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do that outside. So roll me a perception check. So you're gonna be headed towards the woods because there ain't gonna be shit in the city.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna make you big and just move you kind of like you're over here.
Wow, that's with advantage.
With advantage, fantastic. Honestly, that's still not bad. You've done enough hunting as an eagle before, right? Super easy. You barely managed to catch your rodent friend and eat it, I assume.
No, I want to keep it.
No,
It's
you're
gonna be
kill it and
gonna be
keep it.
bait.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, you're gonna do that, and then, yeah.
So then the plan is to just fly mostly up and down the river for at least a couple hours, and then maybe out into the woods to see if I can spot any signs of wolves or bear.
Okay. Important question for you: do you head north or south?
North.
Roll me a perception check, Kurgus.
Is it sight?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Heading north for about half an hour at your fly speed, you actually make quite good time following the river. You come to an intersection. Let's see if I have this shit up here. I was not expecting to have this here. Give me a second because I got a freaking... I don't think I have it in my maps anymore. I think I got rid of it because I was not expecting you guys to get there this here again. So give me 1 second. This takes me like half a second to
What are
pull
you
it down.
talking about?
Yeah, you know
Maybe.
which map I'm going to pull up, Barry.
Probably.
The one with
Oh.
the statue.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
Oh,
If
good
I can find
memories.
Good, yeah, good memories. All right. Download image. We're not going to do high def because why the heck would I? Save image. Desktop, perfect. And we're going to upload. Add a new scene. Click upload, download, upload. All right, here we go. Perfect. No snapping. Import. Okay. Kyrgyz. After about 30 minutes ish, maybe a little longer, to the north, you spot a kind of a section in the river that kind of deviates from the normal. It kind of splits off, and in the center of this is an island. A large. Oh, why would you remove Phil? A large statue, which you, with your perception, can see that it is a large statue of Odin, with 2 sections of crushed or broken bridge spanning the distance between the 2 areas. Do you stop and check the statue out?
Yeah. I mean, how big is it?
It's pretty large. It's 20 feet tall by 10 feet wide. And it is the visage of, in our world, the visage of Odin. Missing one eye, he's got a battle axe in his hand, like a war cry sort of stance. And do you like fly down, like look around it and check everything out?
Yeah, I'll land beside it and kind of do my eagle walk around it.
So with a 14 even, on the back side, there is a small sort of you ever seen one of those you ever seen one of those like push pins, like a needle, like a circle push pin? It has a circle on one side and the needle on the other. You ever seen one of those? Like okay, so a needle,
tack?
right? No, well, kind of like a tack, but it's a circle at one end. Hang on, where?
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. A pin. Right? You're talking about pins, right? Yeah.
Let me here. Here. Just so in case I didn't describe that well. Like this. Like that, except long. So on the back side, there is a probably 5 to 6 inch, maybe a little bigger, length of section that looks like long and flat, and then the one end is kind of circular, but it's hollowed out. And that's other than that, the statue seems absolutely normal.
It's hollowed. Is it like this? Is it made out of stone, or is it the same?
This whole statue's made out of stone, and on the backside is like a niche that's in this shape. So you could shove something in it.
Oh, okay.
Like if you were to stick your blade, you could stick a blade in it. It's like 4 or 5. It's like a few inches wide enough for a blade to like go in. But it's long and it's in that sort of shape.
Okay. All right. Noted. I'm gonna leave it alone for now.
Okay.
But I did actually make a note.
Okay. Hey, you made a note. All right. Well, I'm gonna move on from that. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot to it. The area is pretty, blasé. And I can go to the world map here just so you can. Well, it doesn't really matter. There are woods kind of all around. As you're traversing around, you would eventually see, with a 14, probably a wolf before a bear, just because they're going to be out currently in the morning hunting. So, you will find a wolf, and I'm curious how you're gonna do that.
What is the area looking like? Is it in the woods?
Yeah, it's mostly woods. If you're following the river, it kind of like the woods kind of like go in and out for a while, and then kind of get really close to the river as you get north of that statue, and then they spread out again. In that center section where it gets close, that's where the wildlife seems to be the thickest.
Okay. All right. Is this? Yeah. So I am going to, first of all, I'm going to like circle around it a couple times and make sure that it's alone.
Yeah, it seems to be alone.
Okay. Then I am going to actually just I'll say I'll try to land about 50 feet away from it or so.
Okay. In a tree.
And I'm gonna no, on the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn back into Kyrgyz as I do that.
Okay.
What's it doing right
It
now?
hasn't noticed you. It was on the hunt of something else, back turned to you, and you land without a sound, and I did roll for it. It does not notice you yet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna whistle.
It whips its head around and snarls immediately at you.
And then I'm going to cast Animal Friendship.
I had a feeling. Okay.
DC 17 Wisdom.
Okay. It fails. It's now your friend.
All right. I'm gonna kind of whistle again, and I'm gonna hold out the whatever rodent I got.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. It comes up willingly and eats right out of your hand.
All right. And then I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
I hate you so much. Okay. Is there a save on that? It doesn't say because it's friendly to you. Never mind.
There's no.
It's gonna. It would choose.
No,
it
there's
would
no.
choose to succeed anyway. So.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you ask? He says.
I'm gonna ask if he's hungry.
Well, of course I am.
So then I'm gonna say, well, if you stay with me today, I've got plenty more food where that came from.
You see him like the animated series, like lick his lips, like yes.
It is a ritual spell.
Yeah,
Monty.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was friendly and I fed him, so
yeah, animal friendship I think lasts for an hour, so he had plenty of time to ritual cast it.
24 hours.
24 hours, so yeah, plenty of time.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily my friend. It's just it's charmed.
Friendly to you.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna ask him if he'll stick around for the day.
Yeah, he'll stick around. He'll follow you for a while as long as you got food.
All right. I'm gonna give him a couple things, and then I'm gonna couple more pieces of I'll take out one of my rations or something and see if he likes that.
Yeah, he doesn't like the rations, but he trusts that you'll find him more food. Or get him some meat somehow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask him to stay put until it gets closer to dark because that's when the good food comes out.
Okay.
And I am going to begin casting Awaken.
Oh God! On what?
On the wolf.
Okay. Fantastic. Love you so much, Kyrgyz. Love you. Love you. Thank you. All right. So that's what you're doing for the day. Got it. Barry, you're going to get some thieves' tools, right?
Hello?
Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
You're going to get some thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you make your way to Effing Forward Tower? Because that's where they would be. I'm going to give you guys all the visuals here. You make your way inside, and there is an Asimir, fallen angel, manning behind the counter there. All sorts of odds and ends. Basically anything common, up to 25 gold. So you can get your thieves' kit here. And as you make your way as you make your way inside, he kind of looks over at you and kind of like furrows his brow for a second, and then recognizes you. Ah, you're back. One of the seven, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm back.
what brings you back?
We're here to make sure the treaty goes well, hopefully.
Ah, Barry, roll me an insight check.
Oh, here we go. Watch as I show us.
It's gonna be all right. Wow. Okay. Well, Barry, he looks really nervous all of a sudden. Like he was not hoping that you would say that. I'm glad that you all are back in town. It's been crazy here without the seven, to protect the town. He like swallows really hard.
Hmm. I see. So what's happened in this town so far? You know, I haven't been here in a while.
Well, I heard that Tagoda was attacked. Did you hear about that? That was crazy.
I see. You don't know anything about that, do you? Any more details?
No, not I haven't heard anything.
Or like,
He
but
with the insight check, he seems
Right.
honest about that answer, but he still seems incredibly nervous answering that question.
Okay, so what do you know?
I don't know anything. I just work here. Just answering talking to people, selling merchandise. What did you come in for? Did you come in for anything specific?
I have some thieves tools if you have any.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I have them right here. One second, and he like grabs something from under the counter, flops it on, and then like opens up, and you see him like roll out these thieves tool kits, like 5 of them in a row, and just like foam, 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 foam. I have 5 of them here. Would you like all of them, or just 1 or 2?
Like 2.
Okay. Barry, as you get closer, you can see the sweat beading on his forehead. 2. Ah, excellent. I'll it'll be 50 gold. No, for the 7, it'll be 40 gold. A discount for you, of course.
Thank you, sir, as I put down 40 gold. I think you know what I'm gonna do for the day here.
I'm so concerned about the session now.
I'm just gonna stalk this guy.
You're gonna stalk him. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Barry, I'd like for you to pre roll me a stealth check for when you do stalk, and we'll do the montage for the rest of the day, sort of deal. Is there anything else you would like to do for now or for the day?
I think for this day, I think I'm just gonna make sure, unless like, I'm just gonna for the entire day just stalk him. I think.
Okay. That's pretty fair. Okay, cool. 22. I'll have to keep that in mind. All right, cool. So you're at the effing Ford Tower, and when you wake up at around 10 a.m., kind of nonchalantly mull around the building, find that no one is left inside, find the note on the table, and make your way outside. And where are you headed, Win?
I'm going to Potent Potables.
Okay, Potent Potables. Yeah,
Potable.
down to 2. Sorry, that's an old reference. Anyway, so Barry, I failed to mention, you would have noticed Monty town crying in the middle of the market square. Just as you're like, you probably saw him and you're just like, oh god, I don't know him. But I just telling you that when you would probably see the same thing. I think Monty's probably going to stay there for a while, trying to drum up some business for Hell. So you'd see that same thing, and I don't know what you would do, but you can tell me as you're making your way south.
I mean, really, Wen is just looking around. He's not doing anything in particular.
Well, so you would see Monty, though, town crying for people to start following Hell. The goddess Hell.
Wen just has the what the fuck look on his face. It's too early to deal with that.
It's too early. You're the last one up, and it's too early. I love it. Okay, you make your way to Potent Potables and make your way inside, and inside you find, once again, Coena, human female, roughly mid to late 20s, looks pretty good, red hair, and alchemist sort of get up, think steampunk deal. Let's get, it's like a steampunk corset over a white long sleeve shirt. Looks like that. With a dress all the way down to the bottom attached to the corset. And you walk inside. You've already been here once, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're back. What can I help you with today?
I was wondering if you had any herbs or anything for sale, or where you get yours.
I'm not at liberty to tell you where I get my herbs. However, I could sell you a few. What are you looking for?
I mean, Wen's just trying to refill his alchemy supplies.
Oh, okay. Have you used it once or twice, or?
I've been training with it since we left Karth, I believe.
Okay, so you're probably basically empty. So
yeah,
just she would just charge you for the normal like alchemist kit then.
So 50 gold.
Is it 50 gold? Shit. All right.
I don't think it's 50 gold. Hold on.
I have to. Where's my phone? Oh, I can look that up really quick with my D&D Beyond app.
Works
Looks
better
like 50
than the
gold to
website.
me.
Yeah. Only downside is it takes a minute. I should have started it up.
It's 50 gold.
I'm
I
pretty
pulled
sure
it
it's
up.
50 gold. I think you're right.
Yeah, it's 50.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So yeah, she'll get you some alchemist kit, some empty vials, and some of the herbs that you're missing, to help you restock it. Essentially, you're not going to get a new one, but you'll have the one you've been using.
Actually, I'm gonna ask her if she has any like recipes or books to help learn alchemy.
I don't typically sell books. But if you don't mind reading it here, you're more than welcome to stay here and read through.
I may take you up on that at another time.
All right then. Well, would you care to purchase any potions yourself?
I believe I'm tapped out. I still have that fire-breathing potion from last time.
I have another idea. What if, instead of reading the book, you pay me to teach you how to make potions?
Well, that depends on how much you would charge.
Oh, well, that's a good question. 2 gold an hour? Does that seem fair?
Takes like 1,000 hours to learn a skill, doesn't it?
500 in the way I run it, but yeah.
500. So 1,000 gold.
So to be clear though, this is not you learning on your own. This is someone teaching you. That is, like, I'm gonna say it would double the hours. So you're essentially getting 1 gold per hour, but you're able to double that. So however many hours you spend with her, you can double that.
Okay. I'll do that. Not right now. Obviously, I have things I need to do today.
Okay.
But whenever I'm in town, I think
Okay.
mine's at like 50 hours right now for alchemy.
Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, you guys are gonna get a bunch of hours for this this coming week in the game. I just want to get things set up. Okay, so you're gonna do that. You'll probably come back during the week or so and get that set up. Anything else when you'd like to do?
Nah, one's going back to the well. He'll he'll transform randomly, bamf Sebastian out of the way, and go to the town square to mess with Monty.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. What do you look like when?
I'm going to pull out my old man disguise.
Okay.
And two.
All right, so you're gonna pull out your old man disguise. Got it.
Yep. He looks like an old man. He's gonna go to the town square to mess with Monty.
We'll zoom in here. Monty, you are starting to draw a little bit of a crowd. A couple of the guards have started eyeing you, the city guards. You're not doing anything illegal. However, you are drawing a little bit of a crowd. Five or six people have started to stand around you and listen to what you're saying, you know, as some people do. And eventually, you know, a sixth person walks up, when that's you. And you know, they're all just standing there listening for a while as you're what are you saying, Monty?
So I'm gonna give him the same kind of shtick I gave the other person before me. You know, we'll all die eventually, and my God controls whether or not you go to hell, which is her domain, or you go to somewhere where you can get eternal joy. Okay, following her as a disciple will guarantee you having eternal happiness, eternal well-being, and
Whoa. How does that work exactly? Because I mean, if she's in charge of it, it seems kind of corrupt that she lets her followers through. Like, do you get a pass just because you follow her?
oh, definitely, yes, that is how it works.
But what if I choose to go to a different afterlife? You know, who says hell's the only option?
Scripture. There is no other
What scripture?
afterlife.
Where's the scripture? You don't have a book.
She herself controls where you go. There's no other option.
Where's this scripture that says she's the one that controls where you go? I don't see any book on you. How do I know you're not
I'll pull out
lying?
that book from my backpack. That
Wen immediately walks up and grabs the book and just starts flipping through it. There's nothing in here about her saying that she controls where you go in the afterlife. He's mocking us.
No, there was a chapter guide in the front of the book.
Wen's gonna hold the book out to everybody.
There was a chapter guide right there that says afterlife. Flip through that right there.
He points out. He actually points out a very specific section in the book that does actually specify that hell determines who goes to Valhalla or who goes to the underworld.
Well, see, what if we didn't want to go to Valhalla? What if we don't want to fight for the rest of our lives? I mean, we fight enough as it is. Isn't that right, people? Everyone's trying to amp up the crowd against Monty.
Oh
when I can't say when.
No.
Anyways,
when
old man says that, when they try and kind of convince the crowd to do that, I'm gonna say, and this right here shows a fraction of the power I gain from following her, and he's gonna cast
power. You haven't showed us anything.
He's gonna point his finger
power
out. He's gonna point his finger at the old man, to grovel and bow. With command.
You're gonna command.
Yeah.
What's
It's a wisdom save 17.
Wisdom is not one of my strong points.
There we go.
I'm gonna use a luck point so I can.
When
advantage.
I've renamed your old guy, his name is Winold Man.
Dude, my save is just crazy. Like, it's very rare someone actually.
I
saves.
got a 12.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you'll see.
What's your command word? You have to give him one word command.
I'm gonna say grovel at me, or just grovel.
Yeah.
And one's gonna kind of get on their hands and knees and just start like bowing.
Yeah, when you are forced to grovel. I shouldn't say forced. You are compelled to grovel.
Am I able to say something as I'm groveling?
Yeah, you're just being made to grovel. You can still speak.
Oh, this sorcerer is casting spells in the marketplace.
No spell casting here. No spell casting here. Just raw power. Raw godlike power.
3 of the guards that have been watching you begin walking up to you, Monty. All right. I think we've had enough here. Let him go. Let him go. Speaking to you, Monty.
That was not me. That was my god. I can't do anything.
He's very clearly telling us that he's not wanting to do this, and it looks like you made him do it. You pointed a finger.
I'm going to point out to the crowd. I'm going to point to the crowd. You all saw him. You all saw him do it.
Oh my god. And this is how we get stuck in Londa, guys.
I'm so sorry, Monty.
You're not sorry. Don't apologize. You're not sorry. All right. You know what? Both of you two, knock it off. You stop groveling, and you get out of the market square. We've been watching you for a while. It's time to move along.
Did I do anything forceful? I've only been peaceful so far, haven't I?
We watched you make him grovel. You pointed.
Did I do anything to him?
You pointed a finger at him and said, "Grovel."
Doesn't that just prove to you that what I'm saying is true? That I am.
It looked like, and he's like gonna look at the other two. He's like doing his hand on his chest, looks at the other two guards. Well, it looked like to me that you cast a spell at him. Did you cast a spell at him?
I asked my god to make this disbeliever.
That's not what I asked.
Grovel.
I asked, did you cast a spell at him? Yes or no question, please.
No.
When's gonna minor illusion some fart sounds coming from Monty?
Okay. Monty, command is a spell, right? Command's a spell.
It is. But
Okay.
also, no, when you're prone, you can't when is prone? You can't cast spells at prone, correct?
You can cast spells at prone.
You can?
Yeah, you can cast spells at prone.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It just forces me to use
hang
half
on.
my movement to get up.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So hang on. All right. So, so first off, you're lying to them. So I need you to roll a deception check. And I'm gonna roll for.
I'm really good at these.
Roll for insight.
Oh, that didn't work.
17
cool.
plus 1d4. Do I? 21.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm making it seem like this was just my god doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So he like so it looked like it to me it was a spell, and you're like, I didn't cast any spells. And the guy, so there's 3 guys here. The guy in the center who's talking to you is just like, he looks at the other guys, and the other guys just like shrug, like, I don't see nothing. And you know what? I don't know if it was a spell or not. It looked like a spell. Let's just cut it out. I don't want anything to go. He like turns to the crowd. All right, everyone, break up. Everyone, back to your business. Leave this man alone.
You know, you 3. You guys seem like very capable men. My god can offer so much to you 3.
One of them replies immediately, I'm a woman, thanks.
It's very hard to see under all that armor. I can't really just as I'm going on. You three have so much potential. It's mind-boggling how you guys just aren't using it and using it to the best of your power.
All right.
You guys can have the same amount of power as me.
Says the
Okay.
one who's
Okay.
using it to subjugate the
I
old.
I see what you're doing here, Monty. Okay, so Monty, I'm gonna have you roll me a persuasion check and deception check and a performance check. This will be for the whole day. After this, what are you doing?
Is anybody looking at Wen?
Not really.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to dimension door away.
Except for maybe Monty. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, if you're casting a spell in the middle of the city, someone's going to see it. They won't see you per se, but they will see that it has been cast. Are you willing to do that?
That's fine. Wen's just going to teleport behind this little area where nobody is.
Okay, so I guess you can do that. You've seen that area before. Okay, so that's fine. You dimension door out. Monty, you're doing that. Barry, roll me a perception as well. You've already rolled your stealth, so roll me a perception check, and I'm going to say an insight check as well, a secondary insight check. When are you doing anything else?
Nah, he's just going to go back to Tav's house.
Oh, you're just going to chill?
God. Perception.
Oh my god. All right, I got to stop asking Barry to roll. He's on it. He's on his 1s or 20s streak again.
Definitely not an insight.
All right, cool. Jesus. Okay, so when you're gonna stay in the house, are you doing any? So it's only like 12 by the time you make it back to the house. When are you spending the rest of the day? What are you doing, like downtime wise?
Oh, he's just working on his alchemy kit.
Okay, so you'll get another 8 to 10 hours, depending on when you decide to go to sleep. 8 to 10 hours of alchemy practice time.
I'll say he only does it until Kyrgyz gets back.
Okay.
So whenever Kyrgyz gets back, I'll stop.
Let's get to Kyrgyz then. Kyrgyz, you've been able to be quiet for a while. Kyrgyz, you get the wolf. You tell it to wait till later, and you cast animate or awaken on the wolf. It takes, I think, 8 hours, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll say you halfway there. So by 5 p.m., you're casting, and the wolf is kind of like, by the end of the time, the wolf's like, I'm getting kind of hungry. You told me that there was, and the spell releases.
Actually, I wouldn't be able to understand him anymore.
No, but he's saying that. He's like,
okay.
He's starting to like growl and like, that sort of deal. Like he's talking to you.
Gotcha.
He doesn't realize that he can't talk to you anymore. So
either way, I'd be concentrating on the spell.
So when you awaken him, what is the first thing that you do?
You said so in the middle of that, the spell releases.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh God. Yes.
So I'm assuming I just hear. Will I just hear him? Just start. He'll go from barks and growl to start speaking in common.
Yeah, basically.
Because I'm going to give him common.
All right, and you did take the 1,000 gold out of your inventory or the gem.
Right? Yeah, I had a gem from Kinsler's vault.
Perfect. I thought so. Okay. Then yes, that's fine. I should remember that you were going to do that. I just need to remind myself of what this is. Ability movement. Cool. It's charmed by you for 30 days or until your companions do anything harmful to it when you charm conditions. Okay. Okay. So like in the middle of it, he's like, I'm getting pretty What the? He like stands up on his hind legs. What did you do to me?
Whew. That took a long time.
What is
I'm gonna
this?
I'm,
Why
I'm
am I
gonna get up.
standing?
I'm gonna stand up from where I was kneeling to do the casting
Yeah.
and brush myself off. You can talk now.
Yes, that is also weird. Wait, are you speaking? We were talking before. Are you speaking wolf or am I speaking you?
I'm gonna shrug a little bit.
It's hilarious
Nah,
because
I'm
this
just.
creature is now smarter than Kurgus.
And then I'm just gonna laugh a little bit. Nah, you're speaking my language now. I don't know how to speak wolf.
How? I'm confused.
I cast a spell on you.
Like lands back down on all fours. Okay. So why?
Well, I've wanted a companion for a while now. And you happen to be the one that I found.
Oh. I guess that's good. Okay. As long as you have food.
And guess what? You don't have to hunt anymore.
Wait, what? Why not?
No more hunting. We can buy food. I'm gonna jingle my coin pouch.
We can. What is this buy? What do you mean buy?
Well, I'm gonna pull out a coin and be like, well, I can give these to people in exchange for goods and services.
He's got rest. He's just so you're aware. He's gonna have resting, confused face for like most of the time because he's gonna be learning everything. Okay, sounds good. Where is this food that we buy?
Back that way. It's a little bit of a hike from here, but the rest of my pack is there.
Oh, you have a pack. Oh, good.
Yeah, so I mean, you can hang out here if you want, or you can come with me.
No, you said you would buy me food. I'm interested to see how this so-called buying works.
Yeah, come on. We'll head back to town. I'll get you a nice big steak.
Meat. Okay. He's gonna be confused. He doesn't know what steak is either, but you know, just as a DM, I'm gonna say meat. Okay, and moving
big
on.
meat.
Yeah, yeah, meat. Okay, and then two of you head back. So flying is much faster than walking through the woods and over kind of difficult terrain. It'll take you a good couple hours to head back, but you will eventually make it back. This should be interesting. So we'll get to you because you're going to be towards the end of the day now, Kurgus, and Barry. You're the last person. You stand and watch. Oh, not last, but you watch this guy do his shop. You kind of like wait for him to leave. You wait until about 3 or 4, around 4 p.m. You see excuse me, a shady looking fellow, human male, roughly 18, 19-ish. Looks very shady. Got a long single braid down one side. Kind of got a bit of a scar on that same side as well. Looks to be from the wrong side of the tracks, which you're very aware of in this city. And he walks inside, and a few minutes later, you hear the sound of a door closing somewhere, but you don't see anyone. It sounds like it came from behind Effingford Tower.
Let's go around to see if I can't see it.
Yeah, you make your way around to the backside, and you see the Aesmer kind of like looking left and right, and gets into a small boat just behind Effingford Tower. and begins moving north, because that's the way this river runs, up the river. I assume you follow him.
Follow him.
Yep. So he makes his way north up the river through the bridge, and you follow him over the bridge, or do you cross the bridge, or do you follow him? Because he's. It kind of feels like Barry with your insight and stuff. He's moving to the left side, like over this way.
Might as well cross then.
Okay. So you cross, and you kind of lose sight of him for a moment as you're making your way this way, back behind the buildings, and as you kind of like kick over here, you realize that he's back by these palm trees, way back here, and you kind of like, oh shit, and rush back there, to find him walk inside what looks to be a fairly decent house. There's no lights on inside, but it looks like a house.
I'm gonna think of something to say. Is there like any windows up on the second floor?
There are a few windows on the second floor. Actually, I take that back. Looking at this house, there is one window on the southwest side. So the side, hang on, there is. I know it's not on the map, but there is one window on the top right here, and one window on the top over on this side. And other than that, there are no windows on the second floor. Everything is mostly first floor. The only other thing is there is a single balcony on this side that has a single door.
You know what? Let me go up to the balcony.
Okay, how are you climbing up?
Well, actually, let me check my inventory and see if I got.
Yeah, because that rope of climbing's all done.
Yeah, unfortunate. See. No. Oh, yeah, enough of my list, actually. You know what? This is a stupid move, right? I still have rope, technically.
You still have rope.
How far, eh?
Yeah.
How far do you think it is?
It's actually not very far to get to that balcony. If you were to do something like some sort of makeshift grapple hook, it's only like 25 feet tops to get to that balcony.
You know what? Can I make a makeshift grapple with, do I still have that here? With the crowbar?
Yeah, it probably makes some noise, but I'm sure you could figure something out. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Make sure
You
you
know
tie
what?
a good knot.
Wait. I know what to do. First I'm gonna, I still have a great cloth. I'm gonna wrap that around the, crowbar and then tie the rope to the crowbar.
You have a great club?
No, not club. Cloak, gray cloak.
Oh, great cloak. Okay. Gotcha. You're gonna muffle the sound of it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that.
Brilliant.
Hopefully that
I love it. Okay. So roll me a sleight of hand check. Yeah, we'll do the sleight of hand.
25.
Nice and easy. You deftly just tie a knot that does not seem to want to come out after wrapping the hook. You throw it up over the balcony. It makes like a soft little thump, and you manage to climb up fairly easily. I don't have a map for this because I really was not expecting you to follow him. Yeah, so do you walk inside, or you put your ear to the door, or what are you doing?
You know what, I'm gonna check to see if there's no one in the room first.
Okay. So you put your ear to the door?
I need to see if I can't hear any people through the door.
Okay. You put your ear to the door, and you don't hear any persons, but you hear the low thud of, it sounds like a door closing. Just like a low, like, and then there's no other sounds.
door. I'm sorry if I'm jumping the gun, but I feel like Ray would have just followed this guy.
So you
Nope.
just walk in?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door carefully.
Yeah, you
Try not to make noise.
yeah, you open the door incredibly carefully. It gets about halfway and then it goes. Although no other sounds are in this building. You don't hear anything. You could hear a pin drop from the bottom floor. That's how quiet this building is.
Keeps moving forward. I ain't backing down.
Yeah, so like walking around this room seems pretty ordinary. It looks to be an abandoned room. There's a bit of dust on the top floor here. It doesn't look like it's been used in quite some time. You make your way downstairs to the kitchen, living room area. Not a whole lot of foot traffic looks like through here. But I'd like for you to roll me a secondary perception check. As your or investigation, I should say. I assume you're touching stuff and trying to see where the hell this guy went.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Barry.
20s or ones.
20s or ones. That's what he does. That's just what he does. Sweet.
This man's on fire.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, instead of 4 sessions, we'll do 1 session. Barry, walking around this house, this room, it kind of dawns on you a little bit that you maybe this guy's found there's some secret door or something, and you kind of like base your way around the room, looking over the couch, looking under the couch, around the kitchen chairs, trying to see if there's any hidden buttons. Eventually coming across this image, this picture of what looks to be one of the new gods. Is kind of what it looks like, a dog-faced individual, gold. I can't remember the name of it. It's like the gold little hat that like drops down, like ears almost down here, and kind of like gold vestments with an ankh embroidered on it. And you kind of like looking around it, and you go to like touch the sides of it, and it kind of like jostles a bit, and you see for half a second there's something behind it, and when you move it, you see that this large 4-foot image is actually blocking what looks to be a door, a small door, but a door nonetheless.
Put it back and then leave.
Okay.
I think
right.
I don't want to go too deep into this.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think
That's pretty fair. And then do you head back to the manse then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then where is Monty? I never got to see what you rolled.
Oh,
Okay. I know,
so,
I see it. I found it.
Yeah.
All right, 10, 16, and 14, which is 12, 20, and 20.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
No, so with all my rolls and all that, I wrote it down here. I did it my Fanged Bite, which I got my proficiency bonus. All right, got I had like a +2 to my rolls because of it from last session. Let me pull it up real quick.
Wait, you still get a persuasion from Fanged Bite?
From my Fanged Bite from what's it called? The guy I bit last session.
Barry. Oh no, the other guy. But
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
confused why you still get it after a long rest.
Next ability. It says next ability. That's my bad. I forgot to use
okay.
it.
That's
back then.
just
Yeah,
wanted to
never
make
mind.
sure. That
So
would be,
it should be.
that would be pretty broken.
It
So,
should be
yeah.
14, 18, and 20.
Yeah. No, you've already had other proficiency checks. It's not just those checks.
No. I know. I'm saying I think I just forgot to use it. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I also had other checks.
So 12, 20, and 20. Okay, cool. So all right. So you kind of like preaching around town. You managed to get a fair amount of people in another part of town. It's not, you've been kicked out of the center part of town. So let me ask where you move after this.
I'm out of there. Where can I see the most people from there? Cause I mean,
You don't
I have a
really,
path.
yeah, you don't really know this town a whole lot, so I just need you to tell me where you would walk.
Let's go right around here. This seems like a
Okay, yeah,
type of stuff.
close to Irons Rot, the forge, the
Yeah.
weaponsmith.
Wait. What happened to the 3 guards I asked I was talking to?
Oh, they would have shuffled on. They're not gonna fall for your
Okay.
shenanigans.
Gotcha.
They basically, so essentially what would have happened is that you would have started trying to preach to them, and they would have been like, yeah, no, keep walking, come on, move along. That sort of deal. So you'd eventually keep going south away from them a bit, to yeah, around right here. You'd notice as the more south you go, it kind of gets a little more disheveled. The houses to the south as you're looking look a little more in shambles than the other houses to your east, west, or north. Kind of like it gets a little shadier side of town maybe. Would you continue traveling south, or do you stay right in this area?
Definitely. I'm gonna look for a person who seems badly hurt. Or just, maybe kind of hunched over, just someone who doesn't look in their best shape.
Okay, so you continue traveling south.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes a whole lot more sense for these roles. You get a little further south, and you can definitely see that there's people that are in, I'm gonna say disrepair, for
Okay.
lack of a better word. There are people who are injured. There are people who are definitely below the means of the rest of the city, and and the like. And so you begin preaching there. You get quite a few follow, or not. I'm not gonna say followers. You get quite a few people listening due to your performance, and quite a few who like participate in the conversation of asking questions. They seem very interested, due to your deceptive answers and not so deceptive answers as well, and uh, as well as a few who actually want to follow hell, asking very pertinent questions like where do we meet, what do we do, how do I worship hell, how do I get these powers, those sort of questions, and you are there's also um, there's one man who seems very interested. Let me give me a second here. Let me pull him up here. Where is it? Did I really not? Oh, there he is. There he is. There's one man who seems fairly interested as well. He looks like that human male, mid-30s, kind of graying hair, steel blue eyes, and a scar across his nose that goes from his top of his nose to his right cheek. And it seems very interested in your line of preaching. What exactly are you going to try and do with these believers?
Okay, I want to find the person that looks in the absolute worst shape. Like they look like they're pretty close to their deathbed.
Yeah, there's a little boy. There's not anyone close to their deathbed, but there's a little boy who's got like a arm that's in a cast like all the way up to his shoulder. He's just kind of like sitting there, just kind of like rocking and mumbling to himself.
My boy, I'm gonna kind of point at him. Come here to me. I'm gonna usher him to kind of walk up to me.
As soon as you say that, you see that his legs are kind of folded in a really weird sort of shape. You're fairly certain he may not be able to walk.
Never mind, I'll walk to you, and then I'll.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up there, and I'm gonna cast. Before I do anything, I'm gonna say, "Behold, my God gives me the power to heal and bless my life onto others. Give you guys the chance to live another day." And I'm gonna cast life transference. I'm gonna take 4d8 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so I take 22 damage, and he's gonna heal for 44 health points. I imagine you'll see like an essence of my body kind of like float out and just kind of like absorb into him.
Yeah. Okay. That doesn't have anything like lesser restoration in it, right? It doesn't heal poison or disease or anything like that, though, either, right? I don't think it does. I'm just need
I
to
think it's
double
literally
check.
just like health
Yeah,
points.
okay.
I think that's
Just
just
like
all it
cure
is.
wounds their deal. So
Yeah.
yeah, you'd see his like
Oh,
arm.
mend another creature's injuries. I don't know if that
Yeah, oh
matters,
yeah,
but
okay. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. So yeah, you'd see his arm. He'd like grab his arm and like touch his legs. I can feel my legs. What? How?
I'm gonna kind of like on my knee to him. My boy, you see, my God gives me the power to help and aid. And there's this just everyone thinks that she is so hateful and so everyone's just so misguided.
I'm
If
I'm I'm cured. And he starts running down the street. I'm cured. Right, raising his like he starts trying to rip his cast off. He's like, I'm cured.
next person, please. And I'm gonna kind of usher for more people who seem kind of injured to come in towards me.
Roll me a perception or insight check. Roll me a perception check, not insight.
Really good at those.
Perception, yeah.
Does 23 is 23 enough?
Yeah. The guy who's been kind of standing there that I mentioned, he kind of squints at you a little bit, and you'd see him duck away into the crowd, half a second, and then he disappears. You lose sight of him, and that's a pretty high perception check, but he still disappears in front of your eyes, basically, like blending in with the crowd. You like look around, you're like, "The hell you go?" Anyway, and go back to your healing. And you spend the rest of the day healing people and gathering, patrons, believers of hell, people who are very happy for that. Kurgus, you make your way back to town only to find that you are kind of locked out a little bit. We'll get to that. With your new wolf friend, you'll have to give him a name. What's his name? Oh, he just stepped away. Gerb. Okay, so I think that is everyone except for Kurgus. So, how late do you do that, Monty? How long do you do that for?
So I went to the town square at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I would go until I have no more people coming at me. So I don't know how long that would be. I assume.
Well, you'd probably go until you can't cast spells anymore.
So I was gonna also use my medicine. I mean, I don't know if I could roll a medicine check because I would drain all my spell slots until I have nothing left, technically, to heal.
Yeah.
And then I would just start kind of bandaging up people, telling them, you know, my God, they can only do so much. However, they've given me the ability to use my skills to do very small aiding. But if you give her the time and effort into teaching her words, you may be able to do what I can and aid just like me. So some stick like some stupid stick like that too.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so do you stay there just kind of like preaching for until like late in the afternoon, evening?
Yeah.
Cool. And then do you head back to the manse?
So before I go, I'm gonna tell them if you'd like to further your teachings, maybe you get to learn some more. I'm gonna tell them to head to the mausoleum. Let's go for what day is it today?
Oh, good question. It is. Give me a second here, because I will tell you the exact date. It is the 27th of Fabenth, 1593.
Okay, what is our Wednesday for this?
I gotta look at the actual calendar. Hold on. I actually have calendars here. Let me
It's no, so that would be kind of different.
here. Just so you have them too here, Monty, since you want to ask the questions. Where is it? Yeah, it's the first image. Highlighted at the top. You can see what month is what. Apparently these are not going to be in order. But on the top, from left to right, is the order of the months of the year. The calendar here is the actual calendar for the year, and the moons are, as shown here, waxing and waning as shown in the thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it is currently the 27th of Fabenth. Which is So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of the week. So essentially, it is the Friday before the day off. Day off.
Okay, I will tell them we will hold sermon every Olista and Balar at dawn.
Okay. At the mausoleum.
Yep.
Sweet. Nice. I love this. This is fantastic. So glad I have calendars. Cool. And then do you head back to?
Yes.
All right. Cool. About halfway up, just past Raw Iron's Rot, a youngish looking lad, maybe probably 20, early 20s at best. You see him kind of like stalking you from the side, just like watching you as you walk, and you walk by, he walks up next to you, and do you do anything before I continue? It's pretty clear that he's walking up to you, kind of from behind you to your side.
Oh, do you need something, sir?
He pulls out a blade. Doesn't stab you, but pushes it up to your stomach, and in a low, deep voice that's much deeper than the voice that you would have expected from a young child. I don't know what you're up to, but if I see you on the south side of town again, I will end you.
You can't stop me from teaching these people things. Try me.
I have my ways. I'm not alone. There are others like me, and we watch this city for ne'er-do-wells like you. We protect this city.
You think what I'm doing is going to harm these people?
Everyone has a game. Everyone's out for something. I don't know what yours is yet, but I will find it.
Good luck. I'm gonna cast command on this guy to drop his blade.
What command word do you say, and what's the save again?
I'm gonna tell him drop, which will drop his weapon.
Didn't you say you used all your spell slots?
You used all your spell slots. That's right. You don't have any
sure?
spell slots left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
You said.
Yep.
I did say that. Yes, I did say that.
Yep.
Finally, somebody knows the pain.
Yep. Man, I took it off my first and second levels. I thought okay.
All right.
No good cantrips. Damn it.
Kurgus, if you're back, we're coming to you next. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'll just kind of tell him off and just go on my happy ways.
Okay. You make your way. Which way? Left or right? North towards the manse, I assume.
I'm actually, I was gonna go to the mausoleum to kind of prep.
Okay, so
if it's tomorrow morning. Yeah.
You go left. Okay, cool. As you make your way through the market square, make your way to the bridge, there's an older looking man, kind of in white robes and that is tattered white robes ish, long white beard, bald head, single earring on his right ear, and as you walk up to the bridge, he walks up close to you, but not as close as the other man. Do you do anything?
Hello, sir. Would you like to learn anything about hell? I'm happy to teach you some stuff.
He continues walking up to you, and in the same exact low, deep voice, I'm always watching. I'll know exactly where you go. I will always be watching. And he turns and walks away.
Try me, sir. I'm gonna kind of yell back at him. Do what you must. You can't stop me from preaching.
In the middle of your sentence, like someone walks past him, and as soon as someone walks past him, he disappears from your line of sight.
Fucking magic, I swear.
I think Barry knows who this is.
No.
Gabe, could I could I, as I'm going, just see if I can get anyone else? Like, I mean, I know you get. I'm looking at get to
yeah,
Cody
we're not
Powell.
gonna RP anyone.
Yeah, no, I know that.
But yeah, just
I was
kind of
thinking
like
curious.
walking. I'd say you get one more person to be like, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
All right, Kurgus. Oh wow, that's a awful spelling of plan.
That's a that's a story you'll have to hear sometime, Monty.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Oh, it'll come up. Don't worry. Okay, so Kurgus coming back from town takes you a couple hours. Say you get back around 5-ish, 6-ish p.m. As you make your way south from the north, you make your way, and you can see the Resinold sort of army, the two airships there, and the Resinold contingent kind of splitting the road, standing in between. You can see that there's a guard shouting, some leader shouting orders at them. They get into formations, and they're like practicing formation sort of stuff, drilling, if you were. And you continue walking down the road past them, yes?
Yeah, I'm just taking my dog for a walk.
Your dog or wolf? It definitely does not look like a dog. It is like a dire wolf, but not as big.
Yeah,
walking
but,
on 2 legs.
My dog.
Yeah. No, he's not walking on 2 legs. He's
it
still
doesn't.
walking.
Yeah, it doesn't make them bipedal.
Yeah, it doesn't make him bipedal. He just stood up for a second, like, why am I able to do this? Anyway, so you continue walking with your air quotes dog. You get a few stares from the guards as you're making your way through, and that you hear the leader yelling, "Hey, eyes on me!" As they're you're walking through, and you make your way up. There is a small contingent of other Resinold sort of guards blocking the road to the gate, facing the gate. It's kind of like they're guarding the encampment north, but from the town is kind of what it feels like. Do you continue to walk up to them?
Yeah, and if nobody notices me, I'm gonna try to just stand between 2 of them, and that's what are we looking at?
I rolled a nat 20. Someone notices you. They just happen to like turn around. Yeah, they just happen to turn around right at the right time and like, oh, hold. Where are you? Where did you come from?
Did he put his hand up?
Yeah, he's like, whoa.
As he's doing that, I'll wave at him.
No, that means stop. No, that means stop. Stop walking. Where did you come from?
In the north. Just taking my dog for a walk.
He looks at you and like looks down. What kind of dog is that? It looks like a damn wolf.
Well, I mean, tomato.
That's a wolf?
Yeah.
Like a wild wolf.
No, he's not wild. Tell him, Ingve.
Well, you see, I was wild, but then I was told not to be wild anymore by this man, and he starts speaking in common, and all the guards just kind of like, whoa, like split across the road, like I'm not getting anywhere near him, as he's like continuing to monologue to the one guy who asked at you, and the other, hold up, you can talk? Well, of course I can talk. I was given the ability to talk by this man here, and I'm very new to this. I don't know. We're going to buy food, apparently. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm quite engaged in this opportunity to get food. And the other guy... Yeah, the other guy's just, like, staring at you, Kurgus, like... What sort of magic is this that you bring animals to life?
Well, he was already alive. He can just talk now.
Hey, you seem to have broken him. He's just like...
I'm gonna put my hands on my hips.
Stammering.
You can't tell me you've never wanted to, talk to a dog or a goat or a cow.
Well, I mean, from time to time, but you can't make them talk. That's unheard of.
Can you imagine what a cow would say? I mean, they're standing there in the fields pondering all day.
You hear from
Probably
behind
quite
you. You hear from behind you. Hey, shut it! They're mocking you. Someone's mocking you.
I ignore it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and continue on.
Actually, I don't think I even caught on that I was being mocked.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, cool. Uh, okay, well, obviously you're some sort of magician or wizard or sorcerer or something. Um, what business
druid.
have you walking through us? How did you even get past the... Oh, they're doing drills. Never mind. Are you headed to the city?
Yeah, I flew out this morning and I had to walk back because he can't fly.
You flew out.
Yeah.
As in, like, in the air, flapping your arms.
Yeah, I'm doing the flap emoji. Yeah, cool. I turned into an eagle and I flew out of the city. As one does.
Hold on. I need a D4. What's it? Roll me a D4. Just roll me a D4 real quick.
This guy's reaction.
You have broken him fully. He just starts stammering like no that's not no what you fly no he's gonna do that until you move on. It's just like you have fully broken him.
I'm gonna reach up and pat him on the shoulder as we continue on, if no one is stopping us.
Yeah, actually they actually will stop you. If you're going to pat him on the shoulder, you're actually grabbed by the arm on by one of the other guards. No, we've seen what you do with your arms and spells and stuff. No hands on, thank you. Onward to the city, please.
Oh, all right.
And you make your way up to the closed gate, which there are two guards behind it. Sorry, the city's closed.
Yeah, but I was just out for a stroll.
Uh-huh. And you aware of the curfew? Well, not really a curfew, but we close the gates at around 5 or 6. Yeah. I guess it's a curfew for the interior of the city.
Well, you see, I would have been here on time, except I'm going to point over my shoulder at the guards back behind me.
Wolf! Wolf! They start yelling, wolf, and they start drawing weapons. Whoa! I'm no harm to you, the wolf starts saying. In which case, they draw even more weapons, if possible.
Well, hold on. He's with me. He's friendly.
How?
I know it's a little weird that he can talk. It was just a little spell I used on him.
You did this to him?
Yeah, I wanted. You've never wanted to talk to an animal before?
Can't say I have. No.
Well, I mean, you got a chance to now. You want to? He's pretty talkative.
Whoa. I mean, kind of. What do you think, Fred? Yeah. Would you talk? Yeah. All right. And they'll like turn and like open the gate. Just stay here for a minute. We want to ask some questions and find out longing questions we've been wanting to ask a wolf for some time. And they're gonna hold you there for a good 30 minutes asking this wolf questions. He'll answer earnestly. Eventually, Kyrgyz, they'll let you into the city. And where do you head from there?
Is it dark yet, or is it? I don't know, like what this time of year is like.
Yeah, it's by 6 p.m. The suns have started to set already, and
okay.
It is starting to dim outside. It is not dark yet, but it is dusk.
I'm gonna head to the market and see if there's anything still open. See if I can find get this doggy a steak.
Okay. Yeah, in the market you are able to do that. However, there are quite a few shouts and screams as a wolf is starting to travel through the city. You hear screams, from multiple people. The wolf! Oh my God! There's a wolf in the city! Someone stop it! Someone get it! That sort of stuff. And you're gonna have to explain it to every single one, especially when the guards come with their weapons, that he's not hostile, he's friendly. Then they're gonna talk. It's gonna take you quite some time to get to the market. By the time you get to the market, there's like one stall left that's got a few pieces of meat that's been sitting out all day, and they're basically wrapped up and putting their stuff away as you make your way up to them.
I'm gonna look at the whatever they have left out. So he's been here all day.
Aye.
Can you sell them tomorrow?
Aye.
Oh. You don't think they'll go bad by then?
Nah. They'll be all right.
All right, how much?
2 copper.
I'll reach in and give him 2 copper for him.
Okay.
I'll hand him. I'll be like, here you go, Ingva.
Ingva, love it. Okay. You hand it off to the wolf. He kind of like do you throw it on the ground, or do you like give it to him, or how do you hand this to him?
I'm gonna be like, hey, here you go, and I'm gonna toss it at him.
Excellent. He's gonna look really confused for a second, and then go ah, and catch it in his mouth, and immediately he's gonna be like spit it out. You call this meat? What is this? Smells awful. Hey,
I'm gonna I'll go over and pick it up.
It doesn't smell
Ooh.
great. It's definitely been sitting out all day.
I'm gonna take it back over and slap it down. You know what? You can keep this. We're gonna head on back up the road, and we're gonna head back to the house.
Okay. All right, but you're missing out. The wolf, just without going too much, the wolf just starts going off like, I'm not missing out on shit. That was awful. That's the worst meat I've ever had in my life. You call that meat?
Don't worry. When we get here, we'll get you something.
I've had better meat from a tree. Anyway, so yeah, you go back to the manse then?
Yeah.
All right, Monty, what are you doing in the middle of the night? Or in the evening? Monty?
What was that?
What are you doing? What are you doing now? It's getting to like 6-ish o'clock.
I'd like to go to the library, and I'm just gonna go in there real quick and ask them if I'm able to rent out books. If not, I'm just gonna leave.
Oh, okay. You said you were headed to the mausoleum.
I'm gonna go on my the library is
at the town council.
Was just 5?
Yeah. Just I can speed this along. It's actually going to be closed by the time you get there, because of how long you spent in the town. At around 5 o'clock is when it closes. The rest, all the government, quote unquote, governmental buildings close around 5 p.m. and at which point they close the gates.
I got you. Okay. In that case, then, on my way there though, could I try and find maybe just like a general store? I don't know if there's anything up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you ask around, they'll tell you 7. Effingford Tower is the general store. You can get anything that you would like. Out of game, anything 25 gold and under, that's a common item, you can buy from there.
So powdered silver.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there.
Just take the gold out of your inventory and add the item, and you're good to go.
Oh, I was gonna sell my what's it called? Scale. The Bounce of Harmony, I believe is what it's called. I got it identified from Tina.
Sorry, which scale?
Balance of Harmony. You gave it to me again.
Okay, that's what we did this last time. No, it's not a Balance of Harmony scale. It is a scale from Miss Kuhn.
Oh,
You had
okay.
added it as Balance of Harmony, and it is
Oh,
not
okay.
Balance of Harmony.
I gotcha. I'll still try and sell. Well, it's actually kind of important. Maybe I'll just keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's a little important. Maybe I should. Can I sell the spiky stick that was cursed? Kind of advertise it as a normal stick.
Do you? Okay, so you're going to the general store. Okay. So, two questions. The first question is, do you grab the stick?
I already knew what happens whenever I grab it. I'm looking it's in my back. No, I grabbed it and I saw that it was cursed. I then uncursed it on my hands and then.
No, so that's why I wanted to be clear, because if you would have grabbed it, removing curse does not remove. There's no curse on it. It is not a cursed item. It is a completely different item. It is not cursed. That's why we retconned that you had not grabbed it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking, are you grabbing this weapon? This stick?
I don't want a metagame. Like, you know what? You feel I'll grab it just like I don't want a metagame.
Okay.
I feel like
that's fair. That's fair. You are. I appreciate you not metagaming. So you go and you grab this stick, and as soon as you grab this stick, your hand wraps in a tight knot around it, and the stick grows a good 6 to 8 inches and grows little sprigs towards the top of it, and you feel empowered. Just for clarity, if you were to attack with this weapon, it is a +3 bludgeoning weapon, that it will do a significant amount of damage. But
wow, okay.
You can't let it go, as we've discussed previously. Nothing seems to allow you to let this go.
This is my Popak. I mean, here we go.
It's your bushwhacking stick.
Yeah. You said any bludgeoning weapon just +3?
It's well, I'll give you actual stats if you end up attacking with it.
Okay. And it's a one-handed item, correct?
It's a one-handed item. Which hand did you grab it with? Your dominant hand?
No, because I was grabbing it out of my left hand.
Okay,
like,
so you just
grabbing
grab it
satchel.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not realizing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I grab it out and oh shit. Okay.
Not selling that. What else can I sell? Oh, my that puzzle box. Remember the puzzle box with the little code in it?
The opened infernal puzzle box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't want to keep that one anymore?
No, I just want to trade that for some powdered silver, which is 25 gold equivalent to.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. You can trade that, no problem.
How much silver gold could I get though? Or silver?
You want to know how much silver gold you can get?
Powdered silver.
Powdered silver gold. So since you've already solved the puzzle box and it's open, you can open it easily. It is how much silver do you need?
Powdered silver? I just need it as my material component for my what's it called? The ceremony spell.
Oh. Okay. You can get like 25 pounds of it.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna run out. Okay.
Don't forget a diamond.
Diamond? No, there's no diamond on it. For ceremony?
You're gonna want a diamond.
I want a diamond. Anyways, but yeah.
Revivify is why you're gonna want a diamond. That's what he's getting at.
Okay. 25 pounds. Hey, I'm just asking you this right now, just out of how many ceremonies will that allow me to cast with 25 pounds?
How much does it say it takes?
It literally just says 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver.
Okay, so add a single powdered silver to your inventory, and then however many. Where is powdered silver? Here, hang on.
I already pulled it up.
You did? Powdered silver?
Yeah, ceremony.
No. I'm looking at. Hang on. Powdered silver? I don't see that. Oh, it's a component. That's why. Give me a second here.
This is a shopping session / finding out what happens session.
Right? I'm gonna have to do this on D&D Beyond. Hang on a second. I don't have that in front of me right now.
Well, I tried switching it up on the inventory. I didn't. Nothing pulled up.
What are you trying to figure out?
Powdered silver.
Powdered silver.
Give me a second here. I think it's going to be under equipment, if I remember right.
I mean, 25 GP worth would only be maybe a couple ounces.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Is it going to be...
There's hundreds of. If it's a couple of ounces, he has hundreds of.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. You got a deal, honestly.
It actually does not specify. It must just be because it's a component. That's super annoying.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to have something as a component... Does it... Okay. Does it say, like... It says 25 gold worth of silvered powder. Or powdered silver.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna find you an answer here.
Okie dokie.
I mean, if it's 25 pounds.
Okay, so a 5-pound bar of silver for 25 gold would get you your 25 gold of powder. Pounds worth of powdered silver is a hell of a lot of powdered silver.
Like the one time we needed him to not freeze. You know what I mean? It's cool though.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay. So a 5-pound
So
bar of silver. Okay, so a 5-pound bar of silver is 25 gold.
Okay.
So you can say that we could say it that way. So you would have 25 gold worth of a silver bar. That's so 20. What did I say? 20 or 25 pounds?
25.
So
25.
five times. So
okay, so I get 5. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's basically 125 gold.
Gotcha. In that case, then I'm gonna go to the mausoleum and just sleep. Yeah.
No, you're gonna sleep at the mausoleum?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that. That's nice. That's fun.
I gotta get like in my environment, gotta get the scene.
All right, cool. So that's where okay. So you stop and get that. You would have bought that from a humanoid, a human male, roughly 18, 19. You get pretty young from effing Ford Tower.
Did he seem interested in help?
No, he didn't. He did seem
Did not,
interested
okay.
in the stick until you weren't able to remove it from your hand. Just as a note for everyone, help me out. Monty has a stick. His left hand is useless other than for beating shit with it. He's got a stick in his hand that he is unable to let go. So everyone help me remember that Monty is only right-handed from this point on until he gets this stick removed somehow.
Wait, so I can't have a shield and cast spells now?
Correct.
What? Can I do something?
I really like my shield,
I know.
It was a good shield.
That's why. This is why I wanted to be very clear about what we were doing here.
Also, plus
honestly,
three weapon is a lot better than a plus 2 shield.
There you go.
I know, right? A plus 3 weapon is definitely better than a shield. Just saying.
There you go.
Anywho,
There you go, Gabe.
Yeah. Okay, so cool. So you're gonna sleep there. So everyone, help me keep tabs on Monty being one-handed. That's we're all gonna have to remember because that's hard to remember just in general. Okay, so you're gonna sleep there. Everyone else goes back to the manse when you would have gotten your 6 to 8 hours of or 8 to 10 hours, sorry, of alchemy. So I'll let you decide what you want to do there. You guys would go back around 6 to 7 p.m. So you'd get a good 2 to 3 hours of downtime for whatever activity you'd like, Kurgis or Barry. Monty, you'd get some downtime yourself, but I think you were going to cast Ceremony, right?
So I'm not casting Ceremony. What I wanted to do was my plan was to go to the library, get some books.
Oh, you wanted to make the Bible deal for hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can do that because you haven't. You're not going to be writing it with your non-dominant hand, so you can still write. It's just going to be a little more difficult with a stick in your hand. It's gonna be.
Maybe the stick will give me like clairvoyance, and maybe it'll kind of make me see, understand it better.
Yeah. Maybe you might be able to find someone who can identify the stick for you, because you still have yet to identify this stick.
Dude, I don't need the stick gone. If I got a +3, weapon,
Yeah.
I'll just keep it.
Who needs a second hand?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I'm there. I'm here for it. Okay, so everyone, go ahead, take a nice long rest. Everyone gets a long rest.
I'd like to before we did take that long rest, I would like to have put some more spells into the egg.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
You're willing to risk that, huh? Okay.
34.
34
Yeah,
levels.
he's doing
Here
all
we
of it,
go.
man. I love it.
Rolling the dice.
Rolling the dice.
When we'll put his single 5th level spell slot into it.
Nice.
Well,
So
40.
5. So 5 from Win. Do you ask Tav, Barry?
You know what? It's time.
You will? Okay. Well, Tav's gonna say, "Nah, I think I'm good. I'm good. I like my spells. Thank you. I don't know what this is, but I'm good. No. Nah."
You don't
Night.
want a dragon?
Like before as he says goodnight, before that door closes, he's like, "Don't hatch it in the house."
Okay.
All right. Anyone else long rest? Or everyone else ready for a long rest?
Probably.
Okay.
I'll probably just bring up what I found out.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
You know what,
Oh yeah.
Nothing
You guys
happens.
gonna talk
You know
at all before the long rest?
You know what? Before I go to sleep, I was like, guys, before you guys leave, I have something to talk to you about in the morning. And hope they don't leave tomorrow.
Wen's gonna stare at the wolf.
You got a problem with me?
Fergus.
Oh,
Hey,
Ingva,
no,
this
I'm
is
talking to
this
you.
is my pack.
Oh. Oh, when you said pack, I thought you meant other wolves like me.
Oh, no.
That's not really a pack so much as human and bear. I'm gonna guess bear, pointing at you,
Talking about me.
or like looking at you, Barry. I mean, he
I'm
looks
close
Bug
enough.
kind.
he looks like a bear.
I mean, close enough. Probably a bug there, so you know, fair enough. You can call
I
me a
mean-
bear if you want.
We travel together. We defend each other. We do everything together. I mean, isn't that the definition of a pack?
I mean, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Okay, getting back to my question. Fergus, what did you do?
He made
I
me
found a
meat.
friend.
Where did you find him?
I'm gonna point north. He's in the woods.
So you just found a talking wolf in the woods.
No. He cast a spell on me and
Yeah,
made
he
me
wasn't
talk.
talking when I found him.
He was.
I
Talking
mean,
to me.
he was talking when I found him, but that's because I like to speak to animals. You know.
What spell did you use to do this?
Animal friendship.
Is that the only spell you tell him?
Yes,
Roll me
that's what
deception
I'm
check.
telling you.
Roll me deception check.
You're gonna roll insight.
Can I roll it with disadvantage?
Absolutely.
That's such a stupid thing to say.
Well, you only have to beat a 10.
And he doesn't. Oh god. What's your tell, Kurgus? What'd you tell for this?
I'm just gonna be kind of like scraping my the heel of my boot on the floor as I'm saying it.
What else?
That's not what you told me.
I So
It
you
still
remember?
has a wolf stats, right?
So you
It has whatever
except
stat
for
block I give it, actually, is what it says.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it would at least have 10 intelligence.
Yes, it has a base of 10 intelligence.
Crap, what was I gonna say?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Wow, I really lost my train of thought.
Yeah, sorry.
What'd you just ask me, When?
I said what else?
Oh. Well, I might have cast. Do you remember the blueberry?
Please tell me you didn't. We still don't
Hey,
even know where
I
the
love-
blueberry is.
I love that Monty is the only one who doesn't know, and he's the only one not here.
Well, okay, so the blueberry was pretty cool while we had him. So I'm gonna look over at Ingva.
So you made another one.
Yeah, but this, it's gonna be way harder to lose him.
Lose?
Are you sure about that?
What do you mean, lose me?
We
Not
had
that-
a blueberry. He's gone now. We don't know what happened to him.
You've done this before?
I mean,
No.
it was a small, tiny plant almost compared to you.
Huh.
I think we won't lose you. If you see it like
Okay.
that.
And he looks back at Curtis like it's just dawned on him. Also, who's Ingva? You keep looking at me and saying Ingva.
Oh,
What does that mean?
So I kind of would when we were walking back, we would have been talking, and he had told me that that's what his pack had called him. I didn't name him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said that to you.
Yeah, you say that to him. You're like, yeah, you told me that's what your pack called you, and he's, yeah, but that's not my name. That's what they called me. It means leader. My name's Luger.
Oh,
One's gonna lean over to Kurgis. Did you just kidnap the leader of a pack of wolves?
no. I gave him a choice. I said you can stay out here or you can come with me and get free meals. No more hunting. I didn't kidnap him.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm still waiting on that free meal, by the way.
One's gonna look panicked and lean back over to Kurgis. If he eats Sebastian, I will hurt you.
No, it's fine. I gave him a little rabbit this morning.
Yeah, it looks like he's still hungry.
He's staring at Sebastian right now.
Sebastian's in his pocket.
No, never mind then. Dang. He would
I
be if
haven't
he was
brought him
out.
All right. Well, let's go into the kitchen, and I'm gonna find something for him.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to like steal your thunder there, but he definitely would have had his own name that he would have told you as Luger. Like he would have I wish you would have asked me, because I would have told you I have a plan already for this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brain is just like, as soon as you guys do this, I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta sorry, I don't want to steal your thunder. If you really want it to be called Ingva, we can do that.
That's fine.
We can reverse it and say that his name is Ingva and Luger is what they call him. That's fine too. If you really want his name to be Ingva.
I was just looking at Norwegian names, and
that's fine. I like the name Ingva. I've actually heard it before. Okay, so I'll leave it to you. You can call him whatever you want.
Okay.
And I like that you put right-handed. All right, so everyone's sleeping at this point. I'm gonna get your meal and take a nice long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna try to.
I'm gonna try to. I love that.
Wen is going to set up Tiny Hut again. This time to protect Sebastian from the wolf that somebody brought home.
He's been super friendly. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
It is a wolf.
he just curls up at your feet at the end of the night there, Kyrgyz, and you guys end up falling asleep next to each other, kind of deal. Everyone, go ahead and take a long rest. Woo!
Hooray!
All right. I would like to kind of montage the rest of this, but I have a feeling that basically because Barry's already discovered this crap before time, that we're not going to do that. So Barry, everyone wakes up in the morning. You guys would realize pretty quickly that Monty never made it back, and he never told you guys where he was going. So what are you guys doing? Well, I was just the three of you guys figure out what you're doing. We'll start with that, and then we'll get to Monty.
Like, hey guys, so yesterday I kind of was stalking the guy that was running the tower because when I said we were here to make sure the treaty was okay, he was acting kind of suspicious, and I kind of followed him. And I found the secret room in the house, but I didn't went in because the last thing I heard was a door opening and closing, so I thought he was still in there. So, I don't know if you want to go check that out now or later.
When did you follow him? Was it during the day that he went in there?
Yeah.
I didn't follow him.
No.
God.
Who's on first?
Yes. Wen's on first, obviously.
I'm sorry.
It took me a second. I was like, what? Oh.
I think you left like around the afternoon, right? Wait, it was like around the afternoon when you left, right? Or was it? I think I say the afternoon, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know when.
some.
Because we came back at 6. So I would say around the afternoon, if anything.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I don't know when would be. I don't know what time would be good.
That is probably, honestly, that's probably the best name for a character ever.
I'm getting a name change. I'm gonna be Where.
Yes. And Barry can be Who.
Oh my God. You know what? Dave, once I get a week, that's what I'm gonna change my fake
Perfect.
identity to.
Perfect. Thank you. That's what we need.
Well, maybe we can go. Well, let's have something to eat first. Maybe we can go now and at least kind of scope out the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Food sounds good. I'll take some food.
Right, I'll rustle something up for him.
Oh, sorry, Wen. I had you muted for a second. You were echoing a little bit. You can talk again.
No, I don't know what's causing it.
It's fine.
Hello?
Hey, Barry.
No, I was just checking because I think it was happening with me, right?
Yeah,
The
it was.
echo.
You're fine. He's fine now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone ask anything about Monty? Not realizing that Monty's not there?
Well, Wen said he would have mentioned.
Yeah, no, one's gonna mention. Yeah, I heard there was a crazy guy in the marketplace casting spells on people.
Spell, singularly, not spell.
It wasn't you, was it?
You're not there.
Yeah, you're not here.
This didn't happen to be Monty, right?
Maybe. Anyways, act surprised.
Okay.
Eh.
And do you have any idea where he might be?
No, the last time I saw him was when we were in the marketplace and I was fucking with him.
Oh.
You'd seen him being escorted out of the marketplace by 3 guards. Oh no, you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
he
have.
might be
You
in jail.
dimension doored. You actually wouldn't have seen
Yeah,
that. Never mind.
He might be in jail.
No, you didn't see that because you dimension doored out.
No, but the last time I saw him, he was surrounded by guards.
Oh, that's true. That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
That's fair assumption. Fair
That's fair
assumption, also. Let's go ask the guy,
He has a way with law enforcement.
Yeah, it does.
You know
Really
what? I'm gonna
does.
go to the guild hall just to make sure. I'm gonna make a fix stuff. You guys can go get food.
Wait,
I'm
we
gonna
have a
go make
guild hall here?
Not guild hall. What is it called?
Town hall.
Town hall. There you go.
Town
There you
council.
go. Yeah,
Oh.
town,
Council.
yeah. That's what I meant. Brain. Just went somewhere else. Yeah, I'm going to town council.
Okay, you go in town council. Perfect. Monty is the police. Beautiful. Okay. When are you still the old man?
No, I'm gonna go back to Catherine.
Oh, I like Winold Man. You got to remember that's his name, Winold.
One old.
Winold Man.
Look, man, I've got like 12 different faces ready to go.
Perfect. All right, I'll let you put Catherine back up. I've given up on trying to put your character.
Actually, you
on
know what?
board.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
go
it is
with Catherine 2.0.
Catherine 2. Oh, okay.
See,
There we go. Perfect.
there's black hair now.
Black hair now. Cool. Cool.
We have to come up with another Wen name for this one.
Yep, you will. All right. So you guys are gonna head out and head to the town council. Monty, you awaken in the morning feeling very unrested. You feel like you did not get great sleep, like you were tossing and turning all night. You don't remember having any dreams or anything like that, but you definitely remember, like, you definitely feel like you slept like absolute crap. You feel groggy, you feel kind of tired, a little sore in places that you're not sure why. But you definitely felt like you didn't sleep well. You don't have exhaustion, but you're pretty close to it.
Okay. So I just want to make sure today's the church day.
Yes it is. Hold on, I gotta update my. Oh no, I had already updated it. Cool. So yeah, yes. So cool. Yes, it is the church day.
Are there any, like, because I said it was at dawn, right?
I'm my bad. I missed that. That's
No,
what
you're good, you're
waiting
good, you're
on. Yeah, that's what you're waiting on. Yeah, there is like 10 people that end up showing up at the mausoleum early in the morning as you're like groggily getting up.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Please. Oh, wait. Do I remember any of them? Like, are any of them familiar to me?
Yeah, a couple of them look familiar to you.
Is the little boy there? That's more what I want to.
I would say the boy's probably not there, but
Okay.
there's other reasons for that, and you'll find out later.
Okay.
Maybe.
Welcome. We'll just be outside this little courtyard area.
Yeah.
So, in my long rest off time, did I get any progress on the book?
I mean, you would have gotten a few pages in. It's tough to write a Bible book.
Yeah. I'm more just kind of like trying to write stuff down that I can kind of just, you know what I mean, kind of like prep a sermon. But I'm gonna give a sermon. I want to, in this kind of case, just kind of get across the basics of her. So maybe, explain what she is, you know, explain why she was resented, explain what she did before gods walked the earth. You know, just kind of brought stuff like that to kind of get their minds
I gotcha.
kind
Okay,
of.
that's fair. Okay. So yeah, you do your sermon, and it takes a good 30-40 minutes ish. You have like one or two people walk away during your sermon, but most of them stay, interested in what you have to say. Meanwhile, as that's happening, the three of you guys head out towards the town council, make your way down south. You would see two contingents of soldiers, one for the Resinalds, the Sunhalians, and one for the Carthians, sitting outside of Five, kind of at each other's throat. Just for reference, the Resinalds are mostly Luxodon and Lionin folk, elephant and lion looking humanoids, um, that are in like full plate armor, embroidered or embossed. What's the embellished plate armor. And the Carthian, very similar story, embellished plate armor, full arms and armor, and you can see them kind of tossing insults back and forth at each other, while whatever's going on inside is going on inside. Do you guys? I mean, you can clearly hear that there's tension between the two groups. Do you guys head inside?
I'm trying to decide.
I
Would
honestly
Barry
expected Barry to
care?
say yes or no.
I'm thinking because, like, would Barry actually do something about this?
Yeah.
I
While you're
feel,
thinking, I mean, it's insults like, "Oh, if I had ears like that, I'd cut them off myself." That sort of crap.
like, hey, calm down. Here they're supposed to guard the town, not here.
Yeah, who are you to tell me, you big oaf?
Oh, I see. I guess you don't know about the seven.
One of he like looks around like it's supposed to mean anything to anyone else. Yeah, and
I guess you know what? No, I'm just like, look. Right now, we have more bigger things to worry about. Okay, there might be still people trying to harm the council people. I'd rather you guys focus on that than arguing with each other.
that serves you right, you human.
What did I just said?
Gwen's gonna yell out, "Oh my god, it's Barry of the Seven! Oh my god!"
You wait, what are you yelling?
This is gonna go bad. He yelled Barry, part of the seven. That's what he said.
You yell out Barry is part of the seven?
Yeah, like, "Oh my god, it's Barry! He's one of the seven!"
Oh yes. I love that Wynn's
And
picked
this
up
is
on
how I
this.
can feel.
There's a Barry. I feel like Barry kind of like whips around at you like, oh god, what did you do? All of a sudden, there's like clamor of different individuals like whispering like, oh my god, it is him. Oh, and people start rushing up to you, Barry. Can I have your autograph? Yeah, you're much bigger than I. Can I have your autograph? Like, there's a slew of people in front of Barry right now. 5 or 6 people just rush up to him openly, finding anything that they can for him to sign.
I will definitely sign everything.
Gwen and Eagle, do you guys head inside?
Yeah, Gwen's going inside as soon as everybody runs over.
Beautiful. I love it. That's enough to distract him. Cool. So Barry, you're gonna be stuck outside between the guards. That I guess it worked. They're no longer fighting amongst themselves. They're now having to contain this group of individuals that has rushed up against Kyrgyz. Both sides are now working together to protect you. Not Kyrgyz, Barry.
I was gonna say before we go in, I did have the wolf with me.
Oh,
Oh,
Being
jeez.
with us.
Yeah. I mean, there's I don't want to do too much, but yeah, you'll have to explain that the wolf's with you. He's animated. He's friendly, and then the wolf will talk, and they'll be like, "Oh God, it's a talking wolf," and then it's that whole spiel.
Oh yeah, no, I just meant for like this particular interaction
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if that would, or if everybody's looking at Barry now.
Everyone's looking at Barry now. I mean, ain't no one paying attention to the wolf.
Nice.
To be fair, he's with you guys, so now they think he's okay. Whoever they think is part of the 7. Anyway, you guys walk inside.
Yep.
Okay, you walk inside and there's a long hallway, just kind of columns, a long hallway, and at the end of the column or under the hallway, there is a raised circular platform, stairs that go up to a second-story platform that houses 3 seats. On the left is Tavalier. On the right is a half-orc, Barry named, you remember, Luda. And in the center is where Tagoto would normally sit. He is not currently here. In front of the council, in 2 separate tables, sitting on the left and right, in chairs facing each other, is a large Luxodon on the left and Zelina on the right, arguing terms for a mutual working arrangement as you guys kind of burst your way inside. No one was supposed to go inside. That's what those guards were there for, but you caused a distraction, so they were paying attention to you guys. You make your way inside. Do you say anything, or are you just listening?
I know Gwen would say something.
That's fine.
As soon as he sees Zelina, he's gonna be like, "Hey, your security sucks."
What? She looks over at you like, how? Look, what I told you before stands now. We cannot give up any other territories just solely on the fact that you think that you deserve them. That's kind of like they're trying to decide who's gonna get what, it sounds like. And the Luxodon and her are kind of going back and forth. She has completely kind of ignored you. Yeah, she obviously saw you, but she's in negotiations. And you guys feel free to interject. I'll just start doing the negotiations until you guys intervene. So we'll just look. The territory has been there for forever. It's been under our domain for forever, as long as our history books go back. I'm sure your history books show it as well. The territory of Rauthis belongs to Sinhale, to the Resinals.
Hey, I'm from Rauthis. I've never seen Sinhalian guards there before.
Who are you? How would you dare to interrupt this negotiation? What right have you?
I mean, I'm from Rauthis. You're talking about Rauthis. That gives me the right, I guess. I don't know.
You hear from the top right from Luda. All right, that's enough. Let's pause negotiations for a moment. We're obviously not getting anywhere. Anyway, who are you and what are you doing in this closed session?
Oh, we're actually with Barry. He's outside. Your guards are kind of preoccupied.
You'd see
the
Tab,
door
yeah,
was unlocked.
you'd see Tab walk over to Luda and whisper something, and Luda crossly, glaringly looks at the two of you and then back at Tab. And you didn't mention to tell me this? He's you see him going back and forth for a second. And he looks back. All right. Well, now that Tab has told me who you are, why are you in here?
Oh, well, Barry has something he wanted to say to you guys.
And where is he?
Outside being mobbed by fans.
Waylaid, if you will. I read that in the book.
You read a book?
It was a long time ago.
Oh my god. Thank you for that. Completely derailed my thought. Okay, Jesus, you really derailed my thought with that last comment. Thank you, Kurgus.
It's in my younger and wilder years.
Yeah, Jesus. So you say he's outside being waylaid, and so you're in here. He has something to say. Why is he not in here?
Well, he got waylaid by some guests
Yes,
that you
yes.
had outside.
I heard that. Can you bring him in so he can tell us and we can get to the negotiations that are obviously not going to go anywhere?
How far away is Barry from us?
Less than 500 feet.
It's not why I was asking, but
okay.
I like where you're going with it.
I would say he's probably close to 200-ish feet away.
Oh, that's too far. All right. I will be right back. And Wen's going to dimension door out, grab Barry, dimension door back in.
So you're casting it twice?
Yes.
Okay.
So in
Excellent.
the few seconds that he's gone, I'm just gonna kind of put my hands behind my back and whistle a little bit.
Within that 2 seconds that you're doing that, you start whistling. The wolf looks up at you. Where do we get food? As he asked that, when comes back in with Barry in hand. Barry, you are not informed that you are about to be taken. I assume you let him take you?
Yeah.
Okay. So Barry's still quite confused. Barry's facing backwards, actually, as you dimension door back in. Barry, you're facing the hallway to the door. When you materialize
Runs
back.
doing jazz hands to present him.
Yeah. And you turn around and he's facing backwards. And you spin him around.
Oh, hi, guys. Yeah. I just wanted to ask, do you know what's up the Ace
What Aesmer? Yeah, you mean
The one.
oh shit, what's his name? God dang it. You mean Arakio?
The one working at the tower, right?
Yeah, effing Ford Tower, yeah. That one. Why, what's wrong? What's going on with him?
So, I came back. I wanted to buy some stuff out of him, but when I told him the reason why I came back, he seemed on edge.
Uh-huh.
And the reason that I gave him was that I wanted to make sure the treaty went fine. And he started getting nervous. So I then followed him into a house. Had a balcony, blue roofing. It was next to 2 palm trees. It was across the river. And I found this hidden doorway. I didn't went inside because the last thing I heard was the door opening and closing. So I thought he was in there still. So I just want you to know that we're probably gonna go check it and see what's inside there.
He's sitting here scratching his head So let me get this straight. You stalked a man that you thought was nervous about something you said. And when you stalked him back to what was probably his house, you broke into his house and then proceeded to continue to stalk him?
I mean, it seems abandoned. At least the second floor did.
He is an old Aesimer who lives by himself. That does make sense. It just seems to me, Barry, that you have gone out of your way to break one of the laws of the town, tell us about it, and not have any real evidence for anything substantial. Does that about sum it up, Mr. One of the Seven?
I mean, haven't we all stalked one random person at some time or another?
Oh my god, yes, there was that guy in Karth. Oh my god, he was so hot. I mean, no, stalking is illegal in this town. When?
It's when.
Wait, who are you? I don't know you. I know you, the little dwarf, and you, Barry. I know you, but who are you?
I'm with them. My name's
Uh,
Gwen. Hi.
hang on. Of course, well, the nat one. Yeah, Gwen. Okay. Well, Gwen, quiet. Anyway, Barry, you know better than to stalk people without warrant, and don't let it happen again. Luda, I'm sure we can let this go, right? You can just we just let it let it go. Okay, cool. All right. The two of you out of the building. Three of you, sorry. Three of you out of the building. We need to get back to negotiations because it's been a long morning already and it's gonna be a longer day. Please leave, and if you stalk anyone, don't tell us unless you have something substantial. Thank you. Bye. And he's
Gwen's
like,
gonna shoot off a message to Zelina. Like, do you need help? Are you okay?
you hear Zelina whisper back, oh my god, this is awful. I don't want to be doing this. If you had anything to help, that would be great. And that's it.
I'm gonna shoot off another one. Trade places.
If only.
All right. Then Gwen leaves.
Okay, cool. Okay, so then you guys all head out. All right. I'll be right back.
Yep.
1 second. I gotta go yell at my cat. He has not stopped meowing for the last 20 minutes.
I know the pain.
I go to that's how this goes. I guess we're gonna go to the tavern first and then 'cause apparently that freaking wolf hasn't eaten, so I guess we didn't eat.
I mean, if
We're
we're
gonna go
going to the
get
tavern, Gwen wants to try something.
Sorry about that. All right. All right. So, where are you guys headed?
I think we're going to the tavern since the wolf was hungry. Guess we
Wolf's
haven't eaten.
hungry. Cool. All right. So
Yeah,
you
'cause-
guys are doing that. That's probably going to take some time to do all of that explanation. Probably at least 20 to 40 minutes to an hour. So Monty, where are you? What are you doing after your sermon ends? A few people stick around to, talk to you and ask you some questions like, how are you so knowledgeable in this? Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing after answering all of those questions?
So I want to find the person who seems like the most interested. I don't know if I can roll like perception or for that, but I want to find someone who just seems like actually into it.
There's a couple people that are actually into it. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, hey, how many people, real quick?
I would say 3 people out of the 10 that showed up are actually super interested in this.
Okay, perfect. I have 3 uses of my little powder thing. Hey, do you guys mind if you stay here for like 5-10 more minutes? I wanna show you something that I think you 3 would really appreciate.
Okay. They're willing to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for one to just come up to me. And I'm just kind of like put my hand on his chest and like kind of ask, do you truly, I mean truly, see hell as powerful being and someone you respect, someone you worship, someone you love, and someone you
Yeah. We're gonna move on. Yes, they're gonna answer yes to your questions.
Okay, I'm gonna cast ceremony on this person with the idea that I cast dedication. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Whenever they start, makes a saving throw. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's more just I'm trying to get people who will then go out and then do what I was doing.
Yeah, I
Trying
gotcha.
to get people to.
Yeah, devotees.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be the naughty DM. What's the name of your ceremony?
It is called dedication.
It's what?
Dedication.
No, okay. Yes, I know. I know what you're doing
Oh,
for your
no.
ceremony, but I'm saying the name of it, like ceremony of blah or the blah ceremony.
Oh,
Fire, fire.
ceremony of hell.
Okay, perfect, excellent. Okay, so you are casting the ceremony of hell and creating devotees essentially to the goddess Hell. I love it. So it's 10 minutes ish, right, for each one.
It is 24 hours. Oh, you mean the time it takes?
Yeah.
It's an hour.
It's an hour to cast ceremony, so it'll take you 3 hours to do those 3 people.
Mm.
Okay.
You know, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, can I steal you for 5-10 minutes? 4 hours later.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, if you want to do that for 3 hours, you can do that for 3 hours while the party is imbibing and eating and eating. So are you eating rations then? Is that what you're eating, Monty?
Uh,
Do you have rations?
well, I thought my hunger was sensated by
Oh,
what's
that's
it called?
right. Never mind. Ignore that. I forgot about that. So
Yeah, I'm
your
on like a
rations
minor
are
reaction.
your rations are different. Do you carry your rations, air quotes, with you?
No, I kind of just hunt when I feel like it.
Okay. Cool. I will keep that in mind. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. You're doing that. So the 3 of you guys head to the Rusty Bucket. What a great name for a tavern.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You make your way inside the Rusty Bucket, and again, I should have maps for all these because you guys keep going into these places, but there's just too many places, honestly. You guys make your way inside, just your typical tavern. I can find a quick tavern map for you if you want. Here, where's here? Tavern map. We'll do a basic tavern. I'm just gonna post it in. It's not gonna be quite the same, but it's gonna be close enough. It's a basic tavern.
The old rusty bucket.
The old Rusty Bucket. So you guys make your way inside, and we'll use this map. So on the back left, where all the stools are for the bar, you find a female drow. Looks to be middle-aged, but it's drow, so hard to tell. There are several there are several waiters and waitresses milling about, helping customers. It is still early in the morning, but there's quite a few people dining their morning breakfast still, and a few people at the bar already. There is a light pianist playing some light piece on the piano, kind of really chill morning music. And when you guys make your way inside, what are you doing?
When's gonna bamf out Sebastian in his pocket plane?
Okay.
Is there any reaction from the wolf?
Give me a second. I am gonna end up putting this map in here. Apparently, I can't not do that.
Yeah. It's gonna
oh,
happen
Theater
right
of the
now.
mind.
Oh, wait, what's it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Give it a second. It's coming. Just make sure that everyone can see it. All right. Oh, it's not going to switch it? That's dumb. Oh, that's sweet. I like that I can just drag that. All right. Remove fill. All right. So you guys make your way inside, and you bamf out Sebastian. There's no reaction from the wolf. He is engrossed in the eccentricities of human behavior, sitting at a table and eating. And give me a second. I'm just pulling it all onto the thing here, and we'll do the wolf here. All right. So you can shrink your tokens as needed. Just make them small. It's fine. Yeah. Cool. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, you guys make your way inside. So the door is right here. The drow is back here. The bar is here. There's stairs going up to the second floor where the rooms are, and everyone is eating. There's a piano player, and then you guys don't see the back kitchen stuff. So you guys don't see any of that. Cool. So, as you make your way inside, you bamf out Sebastian. No one seems to notice because it's quiet, and he's just like right on your shoulder as soon as you do that. It's like he's been there the whole time. Where do you guys head?
I don't think
To,
we've
uh,
ever just gone to a tavern before.
You don't think who has?
I don't think we've ever just gone to a tavern before.
I don't think so
I
either.
think we just.
Very
Like, it's
true.
Yeah.
usually to cause some chaos.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's why I'm concerned, and I brought up a map.
Are there open tables?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
couple open tables. There
Like
is a
this
table. There's a table here and a table here, and here. We'll just use the map. Just use the map. Yeah. All right. So you guys just take a seat.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
gonna take a seat.
Alright.
Gonna order some food.
Oh, I gotta move the wolf next to Kurgus. He does not take a seat. Oh, actually, so Kurgus, you sit down, and the wolf kind of like walks up on all fours, moves the chair out with his muzzle, and hops up on a chair, just like with his tail wagging, and looks over at you, like this. I sit like this.
Yeah, that looks a little uncomfortable. You all right like that?
I've been better. We'll try it though.
I should say Sebastian is sitting on the table. Like, Gwen is playing with him on the table.
Okay. Cool. He is gonna notice that. Sorry, I'm reading what Monty's. Give me a second, Monty. I'll answer you in a second. So you're playing with Sebastian on the table, right?
Yeah.
In a loud wolf-like voice to you, Kurgus. We eat the cat? Yes? That's food?
Huh? What cat?
He like looks over at Sebastian. The cat!
Oh, he's not a cat. Gwen, what? Or Gwen, what is he?
He's a Tressum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
cat.
back.
He's a cat.
No, we're not.
He's got the
No, we're not
tail,
eating
got
him.
the ears. I
No,
don't care
this
about
is-
the wings. He's
You remember how
definitely
I
a cat.
said? So you remember the guy yesterday where we tried to buy meat from?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that here, except it's not gonna be that meat. It'll be good meat.
Oh. So I don't get to eat the cat?
Not today.
Oh, but later. Okay.
What do
Okay.
you mean by today?
No, that's fine.
I mean,
can wait.
no. No. You don't eat the cat.
Wait, we don't
Try
eat the
to
cat?
eat this cat, and you
I'm gonna
will
put-
disappear.
I'm gonna put my hand in front of my face and say, "Yet."
Where'd he go? He's like looking around. I don't smell him. Where'd he go?
Back to his kennel.
I assume Kurgus, you're like distracting him now like a toddler. Like, yeah, no, we're gonna get food.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the cat.
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to pet the wolf.
Perfect. I love it. There's it's kind of like a shudder on his back as you're petting him with the mage hand. As you guys are sitting down, the waitress hesitantly walks up to the table. Hey y'all. Wolf. Wolf with y'all?
Oh yeah, he's with us.
For now.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. No, I'm with it. Oh, okay.
He's buying, by the way.
What? I'm sorry. That's rude of me. What do y'all want? She's as far away from the wolf as humanly possible while taking your order.
I'm gonna look over at the wolf and say, how hungry are you?
Well, I mean, I could eat. I could eat a lot.
I'm gonna put my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands out in front of me and like start them close together and move further apart.
No, more. Yeah, more. Like until your hands are like way too far apart. He's like, yeah,
Okay,
more. Yeah,
no,
more.
no. There's no way. And I'm just gonna order them like a couple cuts of beef or something or
Okay.
whatever they have.
You order and she asks, how do you want it? And he immediately answers, raw, absolutely raw, please.
Well done.
I'll have to ask my manager for about that, but sure, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Definitely not a health violation at all. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? She takes your order, or whatever you guys want to get.
Oh, what are your guys' specials?
Oh, we have the seared duck with the rice pudding stuffed inside. That's lovely. It's lovely. And then we have our pasta. That comes with what did it come with? Oh yeah, little mussels, little clams. Little shell clams. Yeah, and 2 specials. Yeah. Anything else? You want both of those, right?
Do you just have like an apple or something?
Oh, sure, honey. We can get you an apple.
Okay, thank you.
All right. She like winks at you because it's super cheap. She winks at you. It's on the house. Anyone want to order anything else?
Roasted duck, please. Nothing.
What'd you say, Barry?
I'll have the roasted duck.
Okay, the roasted duck. All right. What about you, Kurgus? You're just gonna get
Duck
like
for me as well.
Oh, duck for you as well. Excellent. All right, cool. They're specials, so they're 1 gold a piece. Ooh. And the apple is free.
Wen's gonna whisper to the waitress, do you guys have like a rat problem here or anything?
What do you mean rat problem?
Well, I would assume you don't have food for, and I'm gonna point to the cat. I mean, if you did, he could take care of him.
I thought you bamped him out of the dimension.
No, he's out and he's out of his pocket dimension. He's on the table.
You said you put him away though when he was talking about eating the cat.
No, I said.
Oh, I think you'll make him disappear or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought. You made him
I was
disappear.
talking to the wolf. I said her
Oh,
head
yeah.
here.
Yeah, he said he was gonna make the wolf disappear.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would have been a
wolf
totally.
disappeared.
I missed that. My bad. That would have been a different conversation. Anyway, we'll bypass that. Okay, so he's out. And we'll pretend that conversation did happen. It's fine. And well, we don't really have rats here, but we do have raw meat, like I got for the wolf.
Do you have fish?
Oh, we got plenty of fish, hon.
We'll just take some cooked. Looking at the wolf, fish, please.
Oh, no problem. No problem. That would be a couple copper for you.
Here you go. I'm gonna hand over 2 silver.
Okay. Perfect. She's gonna wink at you again when no problem, honey. She's gonna get you waters and stuff for the tables and yeah. Yeah, you guys get your food and drink. Anything else you guys want to do here? Ask around, rumors, or what are you guys doing here? You're just eating? I'm very concerned. That's why I keep asking. What are you guys actually doing here? I don't know.
I think, honestly, I just wanted to just tell them, hey, maybe one of us goes, distracts the ASMR while the others go walk through the house. What do you guys think about this plan?
Wen's munching on his apple. What's an ASMR?
I don't know much. Apparently, they were beings of something. I just know that that's what they're called. Some people said they were fallen. I don't know.
Well, what do they look like?
I mean, you know what? We can go check the tower and see if he's there currently. But feel like maybe two of us to distract him, one checks it out. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Or what if we just convinced him to show us?
Jeez.
Wen's pretty good
Oh.
at convincing people.
GS, I know it's coming. Don't you?
No.
I see you.
I don't know if you can convince us, Tracy. I want to be honest with you.
Is
If
this
you wanna
supposed to be some
try,
kind
you
of
can
reverse
go.
psychology?
Well, what if we just hung out and waited to follow him again and maybe confront him this time?
I mean, you know what? We could try to confront him now if there's no.
Didn't
If
you
Kelly's-
just go to the council and confess to stalking him, and your plan is to stalk him again?
Well, yeah, but Tav said if we find something, then it's okay.
I mean,
And
I'm
what if
not-
we don't find anything?
Legal stalking.
But what if we don't find anything?
And nobody says a word about this, and we take it to our graves.
How about this? You guys just talk to him, and I'll go somewhere else. How about that?
All right, we'll keep him busy. You go check. Ingva can probably go with you.
Wait, did you use it differently?
The wolf.
What was his name again? I forget.
Ingva.
Wait, are we? Which?
You tell
Yeah,
me what. Okay, what is his name?
All right. Let's
Kurgus,
call
tell
him
me what
Luger.
We're gonna call him Luger.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm asking you. You tell me what is his name.
Yeah. Well, Luger.
Okay, his name is Luger. Okay, cool. Okay, so you call him Luger or Ingva? Ingva.
Luger.
Luger. Okay. All right. So say it again.
I'm gonna say, well, Barry, Luger could probably go with you to help check out the place.
Let's see.
Or
What do you think?
he could help us distract the Asimir. Because well, we might be able to even get him to talk a little bit.
You know what? You all go there, distract him. I'll try to go in by myself. I think that's probably the best. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So how are we going to distract him?
Keep him talking and you know what? I'm gonna hand you guys. I'm gonna hand one 500 gold and be like, you can distract him by buying a bunch of stuff, I guess.
I mean, Wen's not about to turn down 500 gold.
Purchase whatever you want over there, okay?
So
I
give
mean,
him a night on the town.
Yeah, or
I mean,
we could.
Like he's the stoner, just keep trying to buy stuff and make him, stall there for however long,
Or we could convince him to hang out for a while. Gwen, you can cast sleep, right?
Yes, but that doesn't work if he's... I don't know the way to say it in game. If he's very powerful, though, it won't really work.
I got some rope.
That might work. Hold on, let me go through my spells again and see what I got.
That's really funny because I got rid of Geas
That's hilarious.
to take Awaken, and I didn't put it back.
That's hilarious. Yes.
Perfect.
I mean, we could always try a severely overcast sleep spell and just hope he doesn't have enough strength to resist it.
And he's a
Yeah.
shop owner. You just keep talking about Link. Oh, like try to browse through everything. Try to ask him about certain stuff. You know,
I mean, how much is there? A lot of stuff in there. Can we keep him busy for a while?
I mean, kind of just both. Like, I think you guys can do it. You know, say that you want to buy some stuff. Not certain whether this is good enough or not. You know, that type of stuff. Why try to?
So just pick up everything in the store and put it down at least once.
Yeah,
We'll go on a shopping spree. That's what we'll do.
go on a shopping spree with the 500.
I mean, if Barry's paying.
All right. So we go into a store, distract him by buying stuff while you're sneaking around. Got it.
Yeah.
Clickety clack.
Sorry. Yeah, you guys are gonna go shopping. I got that. I'm just waiting for you to tell me what you're doing after all this talking.
I don't think we ever plan that far ahead.
Really don't. I don't
Well,
think.
I'm doing stuff with Monty, so he's not being left out. So you guys can continue to RP
Okay.
if you'd like,
Or
or just say like we get up and go. You tell me.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we would just finish up the meals, and then Gwen and I and the wolf would head over, and Barry would go to the house.
Okay, sounds good. So you're going to the house while Barry is shopping.
Wait, no. They're going
other way
to
around.
Howie.
Okay, other way around. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys going shopping while Barry is going with the wolf to the house.
No, the wolf is gonna stay with us.
Just Barry. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, cool. Okay, you guys are gonna love this. So you guys head to the So Monty, before I have a riddle that she is portraying to you, which is why I was a little distracted. You're gonna get that in a second. So you guys head over to Effingford Tower from the deal. You pay your meal, you eat, you chill, you eat, you head out, and you head back to town. If I can find it. I love that I can just drag these now. That's kind of fun. You head back to Effingford Tower. Do you guys all head together, or is it Barry? You separate and you don't go inside, correct?
Probably try to go up, like, be ahead of them and be like, just check if he's there.
Do you wait for them to tell you, or are you just? What are you doing?
Like I just want to like go up ahead first to check if he's there.
Oh, in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad you said that, because you go in there first with or without them? Question mark.
I tried to go in without them.
Without them. All right. So you got in there without them, and you see 18-ish, 19-year-old male, not the Asimir, standing behind the counter as you make your way inside. Hi, what can I get for you today?
What happened to your boss?
Oh, he's out right now.
It's like, we agree. Like, I wanted to ask him something. You know when he'll be back?
You know, he didn't say. I don't really know when he'll be back.
Okay. Thank you. I guess
Sorry, guys.
I'll come back. I'll come back later as I get out. I'm like, I look at the guys and I shake my head no.
He's not there. Well
I
then,
wait for the guy to say, yeah, he's not there.
all right. Well then, let's go check out the house. Maybe we can catch him doing something, or get arrested for stalking.
Yeah, Yeah, let's just do that, I guess.
I've definitely had worse ideas.
All right, and that's your. All right, so you guys head up to the tower. I'm gonna switch over to Monty real quick, just so we can get some verbalization in here. Um, Monty, that is the riddle that she gives you, on top of telling you what she is asking from you. I think you have a pretty good idea of, what she's asking of you. You and I had already talked about that. After communing with her, are you doing anything else?
Okay, so I didn't tell the guys to leave me. I want to walk down. I want to walk back to the poor region. Uh, and when I get there, I want to cast what's it called? Create food and water. And I kind of just want to do what I did yesterday. Just kind of heal up anyone I can see. Uh, lesser. I've only really got lesser restoration for that though. So just 3 people I see that look like pretty badly injured with
Okay.
injuries. I could. You know what I mean?
Well, lesser restoration is more of healing internal stuff like mental conditions,
Exactly. Yeah.
diseases, poisons, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
like people who are, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So then, let's do this before we get too much deeper. So you head south. As you get past the number 4 there. Right as you get past Wrought Iron's Rot, and you enter the lower end district, start entering that area. Um, Monty, roll me a insight or perception.
Perception. 1d4. 26.
26 perception. Holy shit. Cool. Yeah, you catch glimpses of the same individual over and over. Older woman, probably in her 40s. Not she's a little ragged in the clothing, brown sort of rags for clothing covering her whole body. And you like notice her one time, and you continue traveling south. You see her another time. She's staring at you. And as you're like walking past people, she disappears, sort of deal. And as you get to just after Tiny Tina's here, right as you get after that, you catch her just before she gets up behind you. Do you do anything? She's like right up behind you, walking up behind you, very quietly and quickly.
I'm gonna kind of turn around like, "Hello, ma'am." I'm gonna like put my hand out. Do you have a moment of your time? I'd just like to talk about some stuff.
She grabs your hand and pulls you to her and grabs you by the throat, and you hear in a dark, deep voice, "Oh shit! You guys, can you still hear me?"
I can hear it. Yep.
Okay. In a dark, deep voice, you hear, "I told you not to do that again. Why are you down here? What's your game?"
I just want to help people, and I'm gonna as she has me by the throat. I'm gonna cast create food and water to the side of us. I am just here to help out.
Whoa. You still have a stick in your hand, and she's grabbing your other hand. Is that somatic?
Oh. No, it's just it's verbal and somatic. But I thought she had me by the neck. That's my bad.
No, she grabbed your hand. Like she's gonna grab your right. Yeah, she's gonna grab your right hand and grab your neck with her. Or she's gonna grab your right hand with her left hand. Grab your neck with her right hand, like pull you in and whisper that in a deep male voice. And so you don't have a hand to cast that spell.
Okay, listen, just unhand me for a second. I'm only here to benefit these people. I have no other game, nothing like that.
I've seen your kind before. There's always a game. I'm watching you. And she lets you go and runs away back behind Tina's.
Okay.
And you lose sight of her.
Yeah. Other than I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy. I'm gonna boom my voice. I'm gonna say like I come bearing gifts, that kind of voice to kind of get everyone to kind of hear me. I'm gonna kind of do this hand motion. I'm gonna spawn in the food and water. It's 45 pounds and 30 gallons of water. It
Nice.
says 15 humanoids for 24 hours, but that's like 45 meals. So it should, you know what I mean? Like it's good rations.
It's gonna be pretty substantial.
And then after that, I'm gonna kind of say just, if you have internal injuries, sickness, come to me. I can help you,
Okay.
and I can do that
Okay.
3 times.
Okay. Cool. You're doing that on that side of town. All right. So you're doing that while they are going up to the house. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
It's
no,
just
it's fine. Actually, honestly, this is a good place to end anyway.
Yeah.
This will give me a good place to
Yeah.
build a map for you guys, firstly. And secondly,
Yeah.
I get my daughter's still awake for some reason, so so we gotta get her to sleep real quick. Yeah, we'll end it here. This was a much better session. I appreciate you guys RPing the crap out of this. I cannot believe that Barry rolled 2 nat 20s to get to this point, but here we are. So much for all that downtime, guys. I had made all these rumors, and you guys were gonna have to track some shit down, and it's gonna be good.
He did.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He tracked him down. That's for
Just
damn sure.
much faster than you anticipated.
Yeah. Literally, he rolled a nat 20 on literally the only guy that it mattered to roll a nat 20 on.
Yeah.
The only one. Whatever. Okay. Hey, when we're getting out of here anyway. So, have a good night. At when?
Are we leaving?
I'm going to be leaving here shortly. I got to do my daughter's stuff. At Jawin. Gwen.
You know what?
Good night.
I guess you were right. At one point, I'm just rolling 20s.
I'm serious, dude. You rolled like 2 or 3 nat 20s in a row.
Barry, I feel bad. Next session.
Yeah, I know,
all
right?
ones.
It's gonna be. That's how it goes for Barry, though. That's he has always had that kind of luck. It's pretty much all or nothing with Barry. It's kind of been weird this last several months that he's just been rolling mid of the line, because dude, for like the first year and a half, I swear to God, it was only 20s or 1s. It felt like every time he rolled, it was a 20 or a 1.
Yeah.
It's like he's like Mission Impossible tracking the guy, and then when we get in here, it's gonna be like Benny Hill.
Yeah, dude. It's